Welcome to Storm King's Thunder, where me and a bunch of my nerdy-ass friends like to get together and play Dungeons and Motherfucking Dragons!
And sometimes we fight the dragons.
And sometimes we like take nuts! Wow, okay. Anyway. With that, tonight we are on session 64, I believe, brought to you by Nintendo. Where we last left off, the Lords of Nightstone were waging the war against the Generals of Hell. Azazel proved much more difficult to take down than your last encounter you had with this particular Feyre, and was able to down both Davos and Bergen before severing Bergen's ring finger and snagging the coveted Ring of Winter as his trophy. Davos was able to hit Donovan with some of his incredible strikes, dissolving his concentration on his globe of invulnerability. But this also resulted in Donovan's skin cracking with these black lines that seemed to darken his skin into hard scales. And as he swelled to a gargantuan size, you all came face to face with Alglaudyx, an ancient black dragon. Alglaudyx was able to, Arcanox was able to strike down Azazel, but Amergo's healing spirit picked him back up, and Golbrand, utilizing Bone Carver, was able to shred Azazel and sever his connection with the Nine Hells. As you had previously killed him in the Fey Realm, Azazel was permanently slain by this. Amergo began to build up another delayed blast fireball and moved into V's sphere of invulnerability, but V adjusted his globe just to have Amergo and Bane out of it. And as Pandora, with an apple on her arrow, downed Amergo, forced the bomb to detonate on the Dark Duo. Bergen was able to recover his Ring of Winter from Azazel's ashes and used it to make an enormous wall of ice that pierced Bane and downed her, as well as put up a small wall in front of Alglaudyx. The dragons, Chromatic and Gemstone around the city, raged their individual battles. Old Gnawbone nearly killed Felgalis, but Balafiandra the Amethyst Dragon was able to peel her off of him. Vertizellan the Emerald was able to rough up Malazan the Red, but not quite secure a kill. And Zafuhiri, your good friend Safine the Sapphire Dragon, and Imarith the Blue were engaged in a brutal conflict. But Zafuhiri, finally, with a great deal of effort, was actually able to rip the skull from Imarith's neck, once again slaying the sinister blue dragon. As Alglaudyx continued the ritual, the stone began to transition into a plasma-like state, and Arcanox, seeking to interrupt the ritual, dove within this stone. And the heat and pressure were intense, and while Arcanox resisted the full force of the stone's power, he was forcibly ejected from it. But his once red scales were now each gleaming rubies. As Alglaudyx finished the final line of the prophecy, he began to recite a seventh line of the ritual, one comprised of all the runes in the stone in a different order. As he did so, his body arched, and the rune of a vessel was emblazoned upon his chest as the light seared from the stone. As the Gemstone Dragons saw this, they warned the lords that soon Alglaudyx would have the power of a god, the power to warp reality itself. And knowing that the villain would try to remove the other dragons from the fight, they each bestowed you with a burst of magical energies, regaining your hit points, spell slots, as well as your weapon and ability charges. Alglaudyx recited the seventh swear upon the stone. A riddled sacrifice subverting ancient dragon's soul, to succumb to the stone, doomed not to perish. Secret scribed thus swore to wither and make anew. Your blood, the spell's blood price of a vessel nightmarish. The plasma-like stone then thrust itself through his chest, much to even his surprise. But as the stone began to course through his system, rubies began to erupt from his black scales. The scales themselves seemed to harden and crystallize into obsidian glass. And as Alglaudyx became the obsidian dragon, rising to his full form, the world around you began to grow distorted and hot. And as the matter around you seemed to stretch and unravel, the world was reformed into a hellish landscape of black stone, magma, and obsidian. And as the obsidian dragon forcibly pulled each of you into his personal demiplane, we concluded our adventure there. Before we begin, any reminders, comments, snide remarks?
Does Bergen still, like, his finger got severed. Is he still fingerless on that ring side?
On his left hand, yes, he is still missing that finger. The Ring of Winter is now on his right hand. But he does have it on.
Married now.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was like, damn, can't catch a woman now.
Dude, can't
I
get
need
it.
an alternate universe with Bergen as an assassin from Assassin's Creed.
I was thinking that same thing, yeah. I need an alternate universe where Bergen gets laid. Before we actually get into the nitty-gritty of where we're going, I do want to backtrack a bit, because Arcanox did catch me by surprise by literally leaping into the plasma stone. So
Yeah, I can
we're going to
neutral it.
rewind to that moment. Ark, as you plunged into this, there is this incredible heat, and while you had made yourself immune to fire damage, the stifling conditions are not comfortable, and the pressure is intense. And as you were trying to force your way through this thick, semi-solid state, a voice called out to you. I know you, Red Death. I watched as you stood against the dragon of statues, and bellowed back at her in defiance. Even just now, I watched from within the stone as you felt numerous foes. I have seen all that has been foretold. Even my imprisonment, which Asmodeus and the Dodcong believed to be one in trickery, was known to me. I knew the price would be centuries in stasis and solitude, but it was the only way to save the last of the gemstone dragons, and I would die 1,000 deaths to prevent my kind from being lost to oblivion. But rubies are formed with heat and pressure. You already carry within you an immolating heat, a fire the likes of which I've not felt in a millennium. Now let's see if you can withstand the pressure. The plasma begins to contract and convulse, condensing, tightening, and constricting you. You feel your arms pinned to your sides, your head is forced down to your chest, the very air within your lungs seems to be forced out of you. Last week, I asked you to make a constitution save, and I set a very high DC, as this is an incredibly powerful magical artifact. The DC was 22, and your constitution save was a 25. You were able to withstand this incredible pressure, even though it nearly crushed you. You fought against the collapse, felt the heat intensify, and even with your immunity, the extreme friction from the pressure itself made your entire body feel ablaze. Your strength is unyielding, but your spirit even more so. Alglaudyx, your foe, is deeply steeped within the infernal and Jotun magics of the Nightstone. He will soon complete their long-laid blueprint and try to absorb my power, become his own. He seeks to become a god as I once was, but no mortal vessel can withstand that power for long. Before my deal with the devil and the Jotun, I crafted an avatar, one such vessel that can return me to my true form once more. I cloistered it away with a fraction of my divine power, and set it loose to wander the world for millennia until I could make my return. In its wanderings, I have caught glimpses of its days, a dreamlike static of a connection beyond magic. And that is where I first saw you in the Lord's Nine, when you met my hidden avatar. Your foe is powerful. Slaying him will be difficult, but far more dangerous is the aftermath. If you strike him down, we shall return to our realm. But if you cannot call upon my vessel to take in the divine spark once more, the power will scar the land for miles. Heed my warning well. The obsidian drake knows no fear of the flames, but your fires burn true, my champion. He shall feel the sear of your might. His power is one of heat, but to cool the magma that flows within his veins will harden the very blood and diminish his powers. You are now crowned my true champion, Arcanox. Use my powers well. With that, you were thrust from the stone, collapsing onto the ground just outside of it, and the rest of you see, as steaming, he rose to his feet, and his scales now shining rubies in the red light of the stone. As the world began to warp, Bergen, having his ring on his finger, but not his shield, looks down at his shield of arrow catching. Devin, I'm going to ask you to roll a dex check for Bergen to see if he is quick enough to snatch up his shield before reality slips away from him. Oh, I said a 12 DC for this. That is so perfect. Okay. Bergen does manage to grab his shield. It is not equipped to him. He needs to use a bonus action to do that. But he does have it in his hands. As you all come into this searing landscape, you see that it's comprised of black stone, rows of obsidian glass, as well as magma that seems to pour from a large river. This courses from behind the obsidian dragon, separates, and then reconvenes. The sky is dark and starless. The air is smoky and difficult to breathe, and the heat is incredibly intense. As we set the stage for this, I want each of you to make sure that you have your hit points and your hit point maximum in that red box so we can see that little health bar above your head. I will also
know how close to death we are.
All the time, B. I will also tell you, the damage you have dealt to Donovan and to Alglaudyx in those two forms has carried over. So the Obsidian Dragon already has a chunk of its health missing. It also used one of its legendary resistances to get by the Psychic Lance. And as of that, he only has 2 remaining. With that, we're going to get down to business. Do I see all your pretty little hit bars?
I gotta get Bergen's fixed up. I'm almost there.
What's his new max?
I'm guessing if you leveled him up on his sheep.
Yes, is it? Yeah, 101. I will also tell you guys that you can position yourselves anywhere that you wish to on this map. I will suggest not being too terribly close to one another, and at the same time not separating too far apart. There's a sweet spot in the middle there that you guys gotta find. Also, Goldberg, I think you're in magma. Yeah, that's.
I can't see. I don't know if anyone else can. I can't see anything but black.
Oh.
Might take a second to load up, but it's
fine to me.
Maybe refresh your page. Is it animated for everybody?
It's animated for me.
I see. Maybe mine just didn't want to load. I was
Did
very
it pop up
confused
this
for a
time?
second. It's working on it.
Okay. Alright. With that...
I want to move Bergen last, because I want to see where everyone goes.
Bergen is the centerpiece.
Yeah, put your healer right in front of the dragon. That's...
Did y'all literally run away from me? Damn it. So wait, I can choose to be over by them too?
You could.
Is there magma here? It's not working. Just a second. Well, if they're gonna stand back there, I want to put Goldbrand over here, somewhere where there's not magma, off to the side.
Do you not see it? I thought it came back.
No, not for me. I'll work on it here in a second, see if I can get it fixed. But let's get them placed first.
Well, we can't place them until you see where you're putting them. Go to the gear in your Roll20 and see if the Animate 3D box is checked. If it is, uncheck it and see if it'll show you a static image.
Where is this?
Talking to everybody?
Or specifically Devin, as he's not seeing it. Up on the same bar where your journal is, the gear, the settings gear. Then the audio video, you should see Animate 3D backgrounds and terrain.
Heard.
Whatever it's on, try to select it to go to the opposite, and then refresh again and see if it'll pop up. Because for me, it just showed a static image until I enabled that.
I don't even see the image. I don't see what you're referencing either. I'll work on it. Is Bergen in a relatively safe spot?
You go to the gear by your journal and you don't see audio video?
I do, but that option that you've mentioned isn't in the...
It's graphics, my apologies, not audio video.
Then I need a screenshot, Devin. Brand tech support enough.
I do have enable animated graphics.
Yeah.
turn it off and try to refresh it and see if that'll help.
Bloop. It worked the other day, which is weird. I think it may be an internet problem.
Oh, I see. Did it pop up with a static image now, or is it still twerking?
Oh, I misunderstood your directions. I toggled it on and off.
Devin, the
Instructions
IT man.
unclear, got dick caught in his ceiling fan.
Turn it off back on
God.
again. I may just close Google Chrome here in a second. It was working the other day, which means I can try some stuff. We don't have to wait on me.
Okay.
As
Yeah,
long
you're
as
good.
everybody's safe.
Is everyone where they want to be? I don't
I don't like
see.
the way you
a,
asked that
Let's see
question.
here.
I don't
Um,
see a Pandora.
It's because
I
I'm in the
don't
cat
know,
dimension.
I don't know if I
Stage
like.
left.
Stage.
Yeah.
Devin learned what that is this week. Oh, she's way over there. I got you. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the cat dimension.
All right.
She's not only
That's where I
stage
want
left,
to
she's a stage hand, bro. You can't see her.
be.
I think we're two grouped up. His cone. If his breath is a cone, it's gonna
Oh.
catch all three of you at the back,
You're right.
guaranteed.
But they
Alright,
may
so-
have
here,
advantage on
Here, somebody
saving
take the
throws.
right with me.
Yeah.
So the less you can get
okay.
in that area, the better.
I'm hiding in this little cave right here.
Either Bergen or Davos over in this maybe. Wait, no.
You know,
We're
I
good,
don't
we're
know.
good, we got
I don't know why I'm bothering to back up. I'm gonna start right there where I can hit him.
Start
Oh,
drawing
gonna
line.
start in his aura. Ballsy move. All right.
I'm watching Joey's reactions every time we move a token to see if there's a tell.
I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'm gonna run up and hit him anyway. Am I still raging? Technically?
Yeah, anything that you had up at the end of the last fight
Yeah.
would still be ready.
Yeah.
My dick.
All right.
Oh,
With that, we're gonna go.
that does remind me. I put a weird ninja icon because I didn't know what else to do to remind me. So whenever somebody tries to hit me, I do still have 2 mirror images I haven't used that I'm going to forget about. And
You
let's-
also have your, unless you fell in the last battle, you have your motes, yeah? Did you get down to the
Use
last one?
2 or 3.
I think I only have one left, but that's a good call out. I think I removed them because I assumed they were gone.
They're not concentration, so they don't go away until you expend them or you're dead. Or downed, at least.
There, now we'll remember. There's a little
Nice little mirror image there. I love that.
It looks like him.
That's the water Vicora. I love it. I was reminded on the
Cool.
recap that they look like the 4 different elementals that V will transition through. With that, my lords, we actually start at the very top of the round. I'm gonna try to choose.
I don't. Were we
excellent.
supposed to roll initiative before we left last night?
No,
The other night?
it's the same. It's the same initiative that you guys were in. I did re-roll for him, and he rolled lower than what Donovan had. Because Donovan, I was just putting at the top of the round.
I don't see everybody. I don't see Goldbrand or Bergen. I don't see. Maybe just them.
I see Goldbrand with a 10. I see Bergen with a 14. I see Arcanox with 13. I see everybody.
Yeah, I'm with Devin. I
see
don't
those.
see any of those.
That's weird. So y'all see Pandora at the top.
Yeah.
Davos,
Yeah,
Alglaudyx,
Dicks.
Bergen.
Mhm.
Nope.
And it goes straight to Arc, and then
Oh, you don't see Bergen or Goldbrand.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 that are synced to the sheets.
That's right.
So it might be some fuckery there. I'm seeing it here, so we'll keep up with it. But Devin, if you want to remember that after Alglaudyx is Bergen, and you're after Arc. All 3 of you guys are boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
All right. At the top of the round, as you were all in this new hellish scape and try to get a bearing on your surroundings, the earth begins to tremble and shake and rock. I need everyone to make a Constitution save for me.
Wow, right off the
Oh,
bat.
except for Arcanox. Because as a flying creature, you are not affected by this Richter rumble, as it's called.
I am,
Which makes me think of Tim Richter.
just so y'all know, we're not doing that. We're not starting that way.
I got
Flying
an at one.
creatures are immune to earthquake, but
Me and Pandora both got nat ones.
I don't know about you. I got a
Oh.
21.
For some
Oh wait,
reason,
maybe that was maybe the last one then.
No. I re-rolled with my lucky point because I'm not starting out that way. That's bad juju.
Yeah, well, I'm about to get Jude the F up right now.
Jude the F up. That's
And you're
That's
canceled.
gonna get us lost our sponsorship.
Oy vey.
Play and jump.
brought to you by a big old cup of Yingling. Everyone that I see has failed.
What?
I don't see
Damn.
Goldbrand or my thing is trying to load right now. For some reason, it's being really buggy. Roll20
I
would
rolled
not
a
bring me to
23.
editor. A 23, you still fail.
Darn.
I wasted my lucky point. Fuck. Well, at least it's not a nat 1, I guess.
I don't see Bergen with a con save.
What's my fault?
Yeah.
Oh, I see a dex save for Bergen, but not a. God damn it! Are you? So Roll20 was acting up earlier. I could not get to the editor to edit the map for like 2 hours, and then I think that it's a Roll20 issue. That might be why you guys are not seeing stuff. That might be why Devin's not having a map.
Yeah, a minute ago, my token, when I tried to modify something on it, like my radius or my status effects, it just wouldn't do anything. So I refreshed the browser and it worked. So Roll20 might
feeling
flash.
better, bud?
It was like lol, working on it. Let me try one thing real quick here.
Alright, give us the bad news.
What?
Did
I
anyone roll
rolled
a 24 or higher?
No one can.
That's not true.
I would have.
I would have had
Everyone but-
nat 20.
Everyone but Arcanox is knocked prone as the ground beneath you begins to rattle about erratically. This is his lair action as we begin at the top of the round. Pandora, I believe you're first on the list. What you got, girl?
All right.
Stay
Well,
down, shoot.
what? Being knocked prone. What do I need to do from here? This is the first time I've been disabled.
You're really
You just-
muffled.
She
and I
doesn't spend
can't
a
quite
lot of
hear
time on her back. She wants
Well-
to know what to do to get up from prone.
Yeah.
half your
It's
movement.
just-
Okay, let's try to fix that. Half your movement to get up, Burp.
Oh, I can do that. That's no problem.
Yeah.
I'm staying right here. I'm long range anyway.
What about some feline reflexes sort of class ability?
Unfortunately, it's a con save and not a dex save, which I thought was interesting. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that is weird.
I mean, I do have zoomies, so like it wouldn't matter. Being knocked prone's not the worst for me. So I've got a question. So supposedly we still have 2 dragon killing arrows left because I only used 1, right?
correct.
If I recall.
You
Yeah.
certainly did.
I'm kind of hesitant to start out the gate with it though, because I swear
I
to
think-
God, I'm gonna
I
like
think
hold a
that's-
hit.
I think DPS is the name of the game. Like,
Yeah, but like I don't know what the fucking AC is yet. Like
that's
shit.
true. But it
Like-
won't change, I don't think.
But I
Yeah, I
don't
was
know.
about to say, what are we gonna do? Reduce it?
Well, I don't know. Maybe shit
Right.
happens further down. I guess I don't know. Okay, I guess we're just gonna we're gonna go.
Do it.
hammies. We're gonna go hammies, and I've still
All
got.
hands on dicks.
Yeah,
Algae
it's time.
dicks.
It's time to start
Algae.
throwing, I think.
I've got I've still got 2 charges left on my longbow, so I'm gonna go with everything I've got at this point. So we're gonna roll.
Nova! Oh, that didn't hit.
Fuck. Let me since I've already determined that I want to hit really hard, I'm gonna use a lucky point because I don't think 18's gonna do it.
Oh yeah, that will waste your dragon arrow too.
Yeah, so a 30.
Significantly better. That
Okay,
meets.
and let's see, and hold on, let me find my damage for
I'm
the.
fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
I was
Joey.
about to.
I only meant to do the first one. What do I need
I
to
can do it, but shit.
do? I need to roll something separate for the dragon killing arrow?
It is. Look, you'll have to check the bag of holding. I think it's 8d.
Let me look, because I can't remember. It's been a while. Because I
Yeah,
didn't.
it has to
use
make a
them when I
check.
meant
It's-
to.
You're right there. It has to make a check.
Yeah, I'm looking. Let's see. Where would it have been? It just says 3 times arrows of dragon slaying under magical items. Which we have.
Okay, I'm pulling it up here.
Okay. Because I can't find anything on it in our bag.
I think it's a Constitution save. I don't know if it's my internet or what, but it's everything's being really bogged down right now.
Yeah, it says you have an unstable connection. Oh, it says so does Davos.
I am an unstable person. That fits. So, the creature must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw or take an extra 6d10. If it passes, it takes half as much.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and roll 6d10 then.
Go ahead. I will roll
Whatever.
Constitution save.
Oh,
I've got bad news
Probably
for you
gets that.
boys.
Oh, that's pretty juicy though.
probably adds much.
How bad?
It got a 2. It had to have a 1 to get that DC 17. And it got damn close, but it technically passes. So that's 48 halved to 24,
That's still
plus
But I
your
wouldn't give for a
14,
woe.
24 plus 14, 28, 38. Are those two things for your charges?
I can't do both charges in one go, can I?
No.
No, the second one was an accidental roll. I accidentally double clicked.
Okay.
So it's the 8. And
So what did I
does
say, 38, so 46 points of damage to the to our Alglaudyx.
and I'm not hidden from her yet, am I? My stealth didn't carry over, did it?
It did not. No, you're in a new landscape.
Hurt.
And your options for hiding here are a little limited. There are some clusters of obsidian gems that you can try to hide behind.
Here. See, I was right here, and I'm in this little cave. It's a little cave.
It's not
For
really
me.
a cave so much, but okay. At
It
the
is
27th,
now.
at the end of your turn, Alglaudyx will take a legendary action to use Detect. You are huddled behind this, beneath this sort of outcropping of obsidian glass and sort of cover, and you watch as within the obsidian glass an enormous red eyeball appears and looks down at you. And you
wanna
feel
poke
that you are far from hidden. You can hit it, it's just glass. He's using it to scry through. One of his
wanna get
unique
poked.
abilities. As we go to Davos, what you got, homie?
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Display it in the. If I cast this, it can do a circle of thorns. It doesn't say whether or not the fact that he's bigger than it prevents me from casting it anyway. So I guess my question is, if I make it a circle around him, would he still suffer the effects?
It would be beneath him, but no, that would still function. He is also around magma. It obviously would not be able to form on the magma. So do with that what you will. And I'll
Okay.
show you the land underneath him. Not a whole lot per se.
He's flying.
No, he is standing within the river of magma, seemingly unaffected by the heat of it.
He trying to flex.
Yeah.
What you got, Daph?
Put him in
Let's
the algae dick.
see. Right.
That was
I mean,
pretty
it sounds like you could just place all the wall pieces under him, if nothing but for the damage.
Right. I can't remember.
I mean,
That
in
was
my-
20-foot circle underneath him.
Yeah, you can do a 20-foot diameter circle. I mean, in my mind, you can flourish it a little bit. You know, you can make a 60-foot wall that goes underneath him and just sort of arcs over the magma flows to make it look cool.
I was about to say, a 20-foot radius circle wouldn't even be able to get on the island, because it's larger than the area of land that he's on.
Right. But I could make a line. Like,
Correct.
let's see. Like something like that. I could do.
Sure.
And he
Has
would,
to make a dexterity saving throw. What's your DC?
I want to say 17. Let me double check it. Yeah, 17 dex.
On that
Oh.
one. I will allow it max damage, 78. So that's 56 points of damage. Tear into Alglaudyx as he is caught off guard by these spires of thorns that begin to form beneath him. Oh.
No.
I'm gonna say no. Alright, 56. decent chunk. As these thorns form underneath him and begin to tear into his flesh, you watch as they immediately combust into flames. This plane is at such a temperature where plant life cannot survive on it. It's the same rules as an elemental plane of fire. The thorns do not remain, however, they do get that initial burst of damage. And considering you got that one on it, not a bad fucking trade-off. But they are
pretty big
incinerated instantly. As you finish, or excuse me, bonus action?
I'm gonna definitely stand up. I didn't say that.
Okay, half your movement.
Right. I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration. Let me see the range. 60 feet. 10, 20, 30, to Goldbrand. That's 1d10 that you can add to attack roll, saving throw, or ability check.
Appreciate it.
1d10 to Goldbrand, heard? Any movement, my dude?
I'll get a little bit closer to the magma without touching it. 10 feet.
Fantastic. As you do that, at the end of your turn, you watch as the Alglaudyx, all the rubies on him begin to glow this incredibly red-hot light as he instantly teleports down right about, I think we're gonna go right about here.
Oh.
That's the FU region of the map?
Yeah.
That is the FU region of the map. And you watch as this center spike of ruby that protrudes from his chest begins to glow this incredibly red color. That channels through all the rubies on him. As he opens his jaws, a burst of magma fires out in this enormous cone. I need all of you being Vikura, Davos, Goldbrand, and Bergen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. I need all 4 of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Don't wanna.
Neither does Bergen.
Let's see. So, did Goldberg get attack of opportunity on him when he flew away?
He
Or
did not.
he
That
like-
is a legendary action to teleport. He didn't fly away. He teleported. He instantly dematerialized in that area and reappeared here. That was one of his legendary actions.
You just
None
see
of you
Davos
passed.
pull a Steve Carell. No! Go, God! No! No!
Does anyone have resistance to fire damage? Goldbrand.
Me.
V?
If we-
V, do you have resistance to fire?
Not anymore. Technically, it was a fire ganassi.
Oh, that's right. All right.
Because I have the Claw of the Worm rune, I do have resistance to breath weapon
To breath
attacks.
attack. You do indeed. All right. So each of you take 18 points of fire damage, Devin and Vikura. The other 2 of you take 36 points of fire damage. In addition, Devin, you're going to take another 18 points. And everyone else will take another 36 points as this molten rock washes over you guys and begins to instantly solidify. All 4 of you are restrained. You're going to have to make a strength save to try to get out of it. So you guys are pinned down in what is now a bed of molten rock. And the worst part is, it's still pretty fucking hot.
Damn.
So did I hear that right? That Bergen, for example, took 32 twice because of the hardening
took-
effect?
36 twice.
Okay.
So he takes
36.
74 altogether. 72, excuse me.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Bro,
Holy
same.
fucking dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't gotta worry about
6,
maintaining
7, 8, 9.
concentration if you're dead.
It's true.
Oh,
You're exactly
wait.
right, Davis.
11, 12.
I'm in
Oh.
danger!
Oh, but it's 60 feet back, not 60 feet on each side. Hang on.
Quick math. We calculate the parabola.
It do be fucky. No, yeah.
Pythagoras is a dick.
You're right. That entire area is now difficult terrain in addition to it being a molten hellscape. That is his action as we round to Bergen, who's probably not feeling too good right now.
No, he's not happy. That changed any plans I may or may not have had. Alright, so Bergen doesn't have fly or anything to... Bergen might Misty Step the fuck out of here.
That would work.
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be his first.
If he can get out of the magma.
Well, he can go 30 feet. So is that 3 squares or 6 squares?
6 squares.
So I think he wants to land here. How far is that from everybody else? 1, 2. That's still within range of Goldbrand, but maybe not Davos. Okay, can I reverse real quick? He wants to use a
Davos.
healing spell, or
Davos can be
He
alright.
wants to use a spell. If he uses a healing spell, he will not be able to teleport. He can use a channel divinity, however. And there are several people under half right now.
Yeah. Let's do
How do you want to do it? You get to choose how those points are divvied up.
Let's go to Davos and Vikora first, and Goldbrand last. So.
And none for Bergen?
As the point, if this is one of those things where you can only heal if you're below half, I am not quite below half, so use
Okay,
those how you
Bergen, Davos, and then Goldbrand. You can't hit Goldbrand anyway, so we'll split it between Davos and Bergen. We're just gonna make sure that they get out of this.
V, you took 36 points total, is that correct?
No, I only took, it was 18 and there was a second 18 I should have added.
Yeah, so 36 total, you're good.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, I don't know if I specifically said that you do resist the bludgeoning as well, because it is 2 different damage types, but it's both the breath weapon.
Yeah, so I remember when you divvied them out, you said Goldbrand took an additional 18, but you didn't specify me, so if I need to take a second 18, I'll do that now.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Alright, so how are you divvying up those hit points? You got, what, now that you're level 14, you've got 70?
Yeah, so we're gonna Davos fill up to half and Bergen fill up to half. If we can do both, let's start with Bergen.
Well, so how many do you need, Davos?
Yeah.
To be half, 50.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, 20. 20.
20? Okay, so you still have 50 points left, Evan.
Well, we're gonna give 25 to Bergen.
You have 25 left for
Leave me
Goldbrand if
25
he's under
left.
half.
He's not.
But he can take whatever he gets to,
I can't click on his token all of a sudden. Or there we go. It's working now. Plus. Cool. That's everybody we can get with that, isn't it? He's gonna Misty Step out. Come on.
Okay.
Misty Step to here.
So Misty
That's,
Step, you don't need to do a strength check or whatever?
Correct, because you're teleporting out of restrain. As we round up with Bergen's turn, we go to Arcanauts. Arcanauts, what do you do?
Huh. I was gonna do a few things, but now the dragon is over there. Really far away.
Can't you fly over to it?
Yeah, but I only got like 50 feet, I think.
Let's see.
You
Yep.
you also
Yep,
know
right,
something
yep.
that the party doesn't.
What do I?
I'll leave it at that. Couple somethings that the party doesn't.
You know her weakness
His, but okay.
is whatever. I don't know.
There. Did you just
There.
Did you just assume my gender as the earth begins to quake once again?
It's Algae Dix, not Algae Snatch.
Oh my god.
Wow. Algae
You're right,
snatch.
though. That's how I should remember that.
Their weakness.
Yeah, algae snatch is the next DBEG. Don't worry. That faded pair. What you got, Art?
BBEV.
Shoot it with your zappy gun.
My zappy gun. Well, I'm trying to see exactly how far I need
Oh
to get.
god.
Like, be-
I take a terabyte out
I'm
of
gonna
that.
get as far as I fucking can. Bam. is about right here. My 50 feet range. Oh, it's all that measuring.
You're good. You carry on as normal.
I love all these little measurements going on right now.
Do one like this for a little bit. Let's see here.
Just to make you paranoid, roll a couple of dice, measure some shit. What you doing, dog?
I'm trying to see if I interpreted everything correctly.
How so?
I'm trying to see like if I should not use my fire, or if I should do it anyway. I don't know.
What other weapons do you have? Like, what other breaths?
So you know what? I'm gonna hit him with some lightning. Well,
You
them
may.
with some lightning, I should say.
Oh, I was about to be like...
A DC 19 dexterity save. He fails. He does take all 15 of that lightning damage. Oh, and actually, is that 4d10? Or is that just 3? Roll an additional
technically
d10.
4. Forgot.
One more d10.
Well,
18 total.
Wait.
As this burst of lightning comes out from Ark's mouth, it actually comes out similar to that chromatic static that the stone had been exuding. Bolts of white, black, purple, green, yellow just seem to wash over the dragon. And while it does a decent chunk of damage, or while it does seem to have a full effect, you gather it's not wasn't a big impact in the grand scheme of things. You do still have a bonus action, good sir.
Thank him.
Yeah, my bonus action, I'm gonna swing at him with my Mori attack. If I can get him. Oh shit.
How
28 hit.
how far is that? 30 feet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That will hit. 28 does hit. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Bless. Thank him.
I'm trying to refine this tone to be a little neater, but it's not really. He will, I think, automatically pass that strength unless he rolls a 1.
Yeah, I'm not even. I didn't expect that to.
But an extra 10 points of bludgeoning damage are taken as we round to Gullbrand. Oh, before that, though,
boy.
Arcanox, you know something about the dragon that your allies do not. Would you like to say anything to them?
I'm fucking blanking, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
So, he told you a couple things. He told you that while the Drake has no fear of flames, your fires burn true, and he shall feel the sear of your might. He also told you that he's a creature of heat, but to cool the magma that flows through his veins will harden the very blood and diminish his powers.
Freeze him. Freeze him up.
I guess we could freeze him, yeah. So I suggest we hit him with an. I suggest we hit him with an ice wall.
A nice juicy
As
ice.
Arcanox cries this out, we round to Gullbrand. Gullbrand, what do you choose to do? You are currently restrained within the magma.
I have to make a strength check to get out, right?
Yes, sir. And I will
Come on,
confirm this. I
Gullbrand.
think it uses your action to do that.
It is a strength save or an athletics check.
Technically, it
Like
says
wisdom.
strength saving throw.
Alright. I don't see an
Oh.
advantage listed on those. Sucks.
That is unfortunate. Yeah. So you use your action. You still have a bonus action.
I actually don't have any kind of blinks, so I can't even take an attack, right? Or is it a disadvantage? I would have to.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you used your action. Oh, are you
like
asking
I
for like the
can't.
javelin?
Yeah, it was the only thing thing I could think of, but 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. I guess I could hit him. It's the only thing I can do.
If you would like, attack rolls against the creature have advantage. Up here, see. I will allow you to use a bonus action to try to redo that check if you would like.
I will do so. Goldburn tries to get out twice. He's like, this.
Much better. You do manage to break your way out of this magma that's actually cooling into like an obsidian glass. You have your movement, but you are in difficult terrain.
Does it hurt me to move through it?
It does not, no. Well,
Can
not
I
through the
move
obsidian.
Let's say I can't
No,
move
so
this way.
so the magma that went over the river just got caught up in the flow of that. So it's not going to harden, but everything on ground will harden. What you thinking, homie?
I'll step back out of it, I guess.
Okay.
Prepare myself.
As you step out of that, he's going to use his third legendary action. He's going to hit you with a tail attack. He gets to add 15 to this. So an 18, does that hit you? I don't think that does.
It actually meets, but
Oh,
I think you're gonna pop a shield as a reaction.
okay. Mark off your spell slot. You do take no damage from that. As we round to you, Vikora.
Cool. Hearing him say that, I'm gonna try to burn a lower level spell slot to see if I can test the waters. I'm gonna cast Rhyme's Binding Ice first at the
Okay.
Drago.
Drop that in chat for me.
Let's see, I'll display it here.
30-foot cone. Okay, so I can reach him. Constitution saving throw. Failed save. 10. Unfortunately, he passes the check, so he's only going to take half of that damage. But as Vikora draws what little moisture he can from the air and propels it forward, begins to crystallize at the dragon's feet. And while it doesn't seem to take an immense effect, you watch as this flurry hits across the ruby within his chest. It dims a bit, and you watch as the red energy throughout the crystals dims a bit. The funny thing is, he doesn't seem to take any extra damage from it. In fact, as it hits him, it steams, and it seems as if it did not have the full impact that you wanted. It is not that he takes extra damage to this, it's that cooling him off prevents him from using certain abilities.
Ooh,
Mm.
that sounds important.
Well, considering one of those abilities almost killed most of y'all.
I threw him in the fucking icebox, man.
Bergen got playing.
I was gonna say Bergen got
Yeah, you do. Ice
Bergen
boys.
got playing.
protect Bergen at all costs. Yeah.
All right, as Vikora, bonus action.
Bonus action, and this is why I asked if we are in dim light or not. Actually, in point of clarification, you said it's difficult terrain. Is it like earth-based difficult terrain?
Technically, yes. It is molten earth that is solidifying into what will be obsidian, which is stone. So I would say earth-based.
Okay. If you
The
say
crow's a
that
lava bender confirmed.
if you say that I'm allowed to be in dim light or darkness, or dim light technically,
This area, the whole area would be considered dim light. Yes, sir. Because the only source of light is actually the fires of the magma, and then there's a couple of like small craters that just have a small flame coming out of them.
sick. So in that case, I'm gonna pop a feat. It's called Shadow Walk. In dim light, I can use a bonus action to magically teleport up to 120 feet wherever the heck I want. So I'm just gonna poof
Juicy.
into a wisp of shadows, and I'm gonna pop up right up there.
Fantastic. Anything else for your turn, good sir? You technically
I
still
think,
could move if you choose to.
I think that's all I want to do for this round.
As we pop back up to the top of the round, eeny, meeny, miny, bird! 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. I need Bergen to make a wisdom save for me, Devin.
That shouldn't scare Bergen. That doesn't scare Bergen.
Bergen hears this voice come into his mind. Your friends have left you to be isolated and eliminated. They ask for your heals, for your powers of divine energy, though they live lives of recklessness and sin, vice personified. And as Bergen is as the dragon is attempting to sway Bergen, to charm him, Bergen perseveres. Through the power of friendship, Bergen does not get charmed. With that, we go to
Helm.
Pandora. Helm, though.
I gotta poke this
Would you-
eyeball. I gotta stab
It's-
this
it's-
eyeball so I can hide.
It's solid obsidian.
You said it was. Oh, shit.
The eyeball is appearing within the glass, almost like an image on a screen. It is not a physical eyeball.
Okay.
No.
Well, it's
And
stupid.
obsidian eyes sounds expensive.
I was like, I'm gonna
If I ever
flash
lose
it.
one, that's the goal.
Like-
Get an obsidian D20 with a 20 facing out all the time.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, what if it randomized every time you blinked? That would be fun.
Hold on. So,
Yeah.
my saber can cast the darkness spell once a day with a range just on myself without expending a spell slot, and it resets on long rest. But
It can, but that magical darkness, you can't see unless the saber specifies. You can't see through it either.
okay, fair.
But you could drop it and move and try to do something like that. Your call.
I'm trying to think because I want to stealthy, so that's my goal. My end game is being stealthy. Well, shit. But if I move, it might follow me. Is the problem? That's what I'm worried about. Okay. Well, shit. I guess it can't. Is it an opponent? If I move out of its range, is it going to take opportunity, or is it just like ISO?
No, you would gather it's more of just a visual thing. It doesn't seem to. It hasn't given you any reason to believe that it does anything beyond just creepily watch you.
Okay, pervert.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alglaudyx. I mean,
Yeah, so there's no way I can cover it or anything. Good.
Just try throwing a cloak, like take a cloak off, try throwing it over the eyeball, see what happens. Like, can you see me now?
Well, I guess I will. Well, the dark. I guess I will. I'll move. Hold on. I'll move down this way, I guess. Oh, whoops! I gotta put on my clickies. I'll even. I'm trying to think if I should use my zoomies to get far away from it. Yeah, I'm gonna use my zoomies to double my movement speed.
okay.
So I'm gonna go like, let's see, hold on, I gotta get my ruler back out. So I go.
Ruler's the MVP this round.
Yes.
You're right.
I'm gonna go under here then. I guess over this way. I don't want to get too close to Bergen, my man.
Okay.
So away from the eyeball, and I guess I'll try and shoot again with my zappy gun here. And
Are you using your second dragon arrow?
I think I should, because otherwise it's going to get wasted like it has up to this point in the campaign. And I've got one left too, so we're gonna
Go
try
ahead.
and take another chunk of damage before hiding into the darkness. I'm gonna use my last lucky point again, I guess. This is fine. We're all fine here. A 28.
That's better.
That does hit. Roll your 60. What did I say? 60-10?
Yes.
So that's 11, 21, 21. Oh, he has to make a save. Well, he passes the save, so he's only going to take half of that 29, which is
Still
15,
something.
25, 36. As the last of your dragon arrows crashes into your foe, it does do a healthy chunk of damage. You gather that he is at the bloodied point.
Good. He should be. We're gonna try stealthing again, I guess. 19's not great, but whatever. It's whatever.
A 19, you say?
Yeah, but I can't cast my darkness on myself, can I? Is it a bonus action or is it an action? It doesn't specify.
It's whatever the spell itself is, which I think is an action. It is, yes.
Yeah, okay. Gotcha.
Pandora, you once again hide behind some of this obsidian, but you think you're fairly well hidden. You're not sure. With that, we're gonna, as we round to Davos. Oh well, I don't say it, so you'll like it, dear. As we round to Davos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't like it when he counts.
I can barely do it anyway. I think where he's gonna do it is actually. Oh, I have a thing for this. Excuse me. Control copy, control paste.
Oh, God.
See who I can get with this.
Oh, God.
What?
There we go. Okay.
Whoa now. Wait a minute.
You all watch as
Back
from
up.
within this the center of this magma river, a mighty plume bursts up and begins to spatter magma down all around it. I need all 4 of you who are in that radius to make a dex saving throw for me. Oh wait, I'm sorry, I think that was the wrong one. No, yeah, a dex save.
A deck save.
A dick save.
Nat 20.
V, don't you have advantage on these as part of
Yeah,
Ancestors
thank you
plan?
so much for reminding me. I always forget. You are correct.
No, yeah. Go ahead and do that.
Goldbrand,
Davos
you have-
passes.
Nice.
Davos is the only one who passes. With a nat
Do I
20,
still have
though,
my chromatic warning?
you actually do. Yeah, you do have an immunity from fire. But there's a little extra that we're going to get to in a second. Davos, with a nat
Every
20,
little bit helps.
I will allow you to give advantage to one of the other 3 people currently caught in this radius. Oh, and also, Goldbrand, you are inspired, for the record.
I was about to say. If you,
You
wanted
also
to
can
use
wheel.
Well, I actually figured out that you have to wheel before the roll. I've just read and realized that it's like you roll a d6 before they make the roll.
You see, to me, that's stupid. So we're going to say that's not how that works. You can do it after a roll. Because then you would waste them on checks you might not even need to. Just remember that when Deimos has prophetic bullshit.
I think I would still give it to Vikora.
I mean,
Okay, V, you have to make another
Always
check.
only have a +2. I mean,
So does Goldbrand.
There you go.
yeah, I will probably go
Better
ahead
than
and
12.
well, I may wheel Vikora instead of me if Vikora still doesn't pass.
Victoria does not pass.
what
Yeah.
is
He's getting that wheel.
Hit that wheel.
What does that do?
Yeah, he's getting that
Plus
wheel.
6?
It adds 5 to it.
Fantastic, that does
Goldbrand-
pass.
Goldbrand says no.
Alright, so Davos and Vikora are the only people who passed. Each of you are going to take 12 points of damage. Whereas Arcanox and Goldbrand, you two are going to take... Or excuse me. Goldbrand, because you're raging, you're only going to take 12 points as well. Arcanox, you have an immunity to fire damage. But this magma is so intense, it actually treats immunity as resistance, and resistance as if it's not there at all. Oh, which technically would apply to Goldbrand as well. Goldbrand, you're going to take the full 24.
Yeah.
Wait, just for the fire damage. Excuse me. So Arcanox and Goldbrand, you guys are actually taking 18 points. So Devin, take an extra 6. Arcanox, you take 18. Both of you are actually also knocked prone. Vikora and Davos, you guys just take the 12 points and are not knocked prone. And that entire area becomes difficult terrain in the same respect. I will tell you guys that did use 2 of his legendary actions to do that. As we round to Davos. You've narrowly escaped getting melted, for all intents and purposes. What do you do?
Is Ark stuck?
Arcanox, no. He's flying, so he's actually above
Okay,
that
perfect.
terrain. I think you were the only one who is still stucky.
Yes. I have a DM ruling question. If I use
sir.
a bonus action Misty Step, which is a spell, would
bonus
I be
action.
able to play my harp as an
bonus
action to cast a spell? Or would that be counting as 2 spells in one turn? Because I'm technically playing the
Interesting.
harp, is why I'm wondering.
I think I'm going to rule this the same as what we did with the Ring of Winter. That the magic is originating from that object, rather than you yourself. So I will allow you to do both.
Yes. Alright.
I love
So I'm gonna
anytime
Misty
Davos
Step.
gets excited, he sounds like a kid in a candy store.
You
Yes.
right, though?
Sweet.
Oh,
Game over. Let's see. 10, 20.
oh, and I should have done this earlier. Because you guys hit him with a bit of cold damage, his aura actually goes away.
Good.
What? As I teleport right next to Vakora, I ask him if he wants to fly.
And yeah, I'm like, I'll look over and I'm say, I've always wanted to fly.
Give it another couple lifetimes, you'll get there.
So I'm going to cast Fly, well, play the Anstruth Harp, which will cast Fly on Vakora. I will
Fantastic.
send it.
Before, go ahead and mark yourself as flying. I don't know if you have to concentrate on that.
I do.
I was about to say, my thought process is yes.
You can
But
fly
B,
on
you have a
easily.
flying speed of 60 feet.
So stay low.
Go ahead and mark yourself as concentrating, and Bakura, mark yourself as flying. I assume that's the end of your turn, my dude.
Yes.
As you end your turn, we round to the big boy, who's actually going to begin his turn. He's actually reignited. You watch as the stones once again begin to catch that heat. I need to roll one thing. He does not get his breath weapon back. I will tell you, for normal rolls, it's a 5 or a 6. When he's chilled like that, he only has he has to have a 6 for it to pop. But since he started his turn, he is reigniting. Let me put that aura back up. And he's actually going to do a couple of things. He's going to move up here. Yeah. And he's going to make this first strike at Arcanox.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that just did damage. One second.
That was
That was also just damage. That's dumb. There we go. 31 to hit, which certainly do. You're going to take... Altogether, you're taking 29 points of damage.
Alright.
This is his 20 points of piercing, and it would have been 18, but halves to 9 points of fire damage. He's going to make the second 2 strikes. I think one on Goldbrand, one on Davos, one on V. That's stupid. It's not formatted correctly.
Just
I believe-
means dang it.
Yeah, I was going to say 34 to you, 19 to him because left to right. Bakura, 19 hits you, yeah?
Yeah.
Each of you take 15 points of slashing damage as he comes down with his claws made of actual ruby gemstone, just tear through your armor as if it were nothing. Very terrifying.
60,
Also-
65, 70, yeah, 85, 90. I'm looking at, was shield 120? Could Burton shield Bakura?
I'm not sure, dude. You're going to have to look.
I'm working on it.
I mean,
Keep
technically,
going.
I could have shielded myself there. I just didn't know if I wanted to use it.
I don't know. I'm real nervous. And Bergen has the spell slots.
Shield
So-
has a
it's-
range of...
It's self.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't-
Shield of Faith is the one that lets you do it to other people. but it's only a +2, and I don't think it's a reaction. I
never
think it's
mind.
a...
Yeah.
Well, he gets one as a bonus action, but I will. Well,
Nah.
the
Oh,
+2
shield.
would make him pass.
It's all good.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, he gets 1 Shield of Faith as a reaction as part of his Protector of Helm thing.
Oh, that his ability?
Yeah. He gets 1 Shield, 1 Shield of Faith. I will pull up it to check its range. If he's a pretty far away.
Yeah.
Also, feel free to use
Nice.
that ruler if you're measuring, my dude. Make it a little easier on you.
It's like 80 feet.
Shield
Ooh,
of
maybe
Faith
more than
has a
that.
range of 60 feet, so that's 12 squares. Sorry, no dice.
Surface.
That's
Sorry,
that's
VHF.
all right.
It's fine.
Um,
I do want to use my reaction to telekinetic reprisal.
Okay. What is that? A con save or strength save?
Strength save.
I'm gonna
It's gonna
assume that
pass.
Oh yeah,
passes.
can I reaction parry? Well, not parry, but hit him with an attack.
You're technically not within 5 feet of him. He has a reach
Okay.
with his claw and his bite attack, so unfortunately you're not quite close enough to pop that. He will take the extra 9 points of damage. Well, no, he passed the save, so he's only going to take half, excuse me. He's
Yeah.
take 5 points. And as he takes that 5 points, let me check one thing. He was cooled down, so he doesn't get to do his... Okay, I gotcha. Alright, we round to Bergen. Bergen, what you got, dog?
Bergen will get tired of this shit and then check. So, do you remember exactly how many charges, or did you give him charges back for the ring? Of
He
Winter,
has
or is
4
not?
left. He has 4 left. Yes.
Okay,
It is updated on the item if you want to look at it to see what
I'm working on it.
abilities he can use.
There it is. It's not listed under his weapons. I almost lost it. I know what I want to do with it. I just need to know how many charges it takes. He's gonna cast. Oh, it's only a. Can he upcast spells out of the ring?
Not out of the ring, no. I will also tell you guys that area that was that fireball. Oh no, actually that says it till his next turn. Never mind.
Okay, he's going to use 2 charges out of the Ring of Winter to cast Ice Storm. It's a 20 feet cylinder, but it has a
What's the
300
radius
foot
on that?
range.
Okay. And I assume you're just centering it on him. Yeah.
It's a 20 foot radius, 40 foot high. Has to make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d8 bludgeoning damage and 46 cold damage. Half on a failed save. Boop.
Dexterity save.
And double.
Oh,
That's
roll
woof. Oh.
He fails his save. He's going to take all... Why did it do it 3 times?
I rolled
Weird.
twice. I didn't realize you had rolled. So I rolled the.
I see. I gotcha. Okay. So that's 18 points of cold damage. It's halved because he has resistance, but his aura drops down.
And then I
Excellent.
guess
Bonus
shoot
action.
mace. Oh, that is an. He is an action. Bonus action. Can't heal. That's all
He
he can
can,
do.
because of the ring, he can use a bonus action heal.
Because of the ring. Okay. Bonus action healing word to. Oh, himself. Actually.
Okay,
just in
that's
case.
good. As we round with that, I think he's going to use his next. Actually, no, he's going to hold off just a second. Arcanauts, what you got, dog?
Well, I'm new. Here. Yeah, I'm close enough. I'm gonna wing at him. Everything I have with stealth.
Get him. Do you want to use any charges on that?
It depends on if there's a hit.
Well, some of them I can't remember if this one you have to declare before or after.
The one I'm
Since I was
using
saying,
is on a hit, but
On a hit, that's good. Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's like a smite, so that works. The 25 does hit.
Cool. So. Damage. Oh.
And that is
The
cold
11
damage.
is. Yeah, the 11 is 11 cold damage. Yeah.
So, while the earlier cold seemed to be resisted, now that he's cooled off, he has a vulnerability to cold. So that 11 is actually going to be a 16. So 16 plus our 8, 24.
Booyah.
He's looking pretty fucked up. Arcanox, bonus action? Or is it a bonus action to pop that charge?
I don't think it was a bonus action. It was just like on a hit.
Yeah, it's not
Well, I
a
guess for my bonus
action.
action. Whatever, I'm just gonna hit him again with Dredge.
Or
Pop
not.
him again. 16 does not hit. Or not, yeah. As
Oh,
we
no.
round to Goldbrand, he's actually going to use his tail attack again. And since you just popped him... Oh, but Davos and B are looking hurt up there. Are either of you concentrating on anything? I'm trying to think. I don't think so. Oh,
Me,
Davos is
yes.
concentrating on
Davos,
Fly. That's
He's
not a
playing
huge
that
priority for him. I think he's going to pop Vikura. V. He gets to add a 15 to this, my dude. As this enormous tail of obsidian glass with jarring rubies swings down and crashes on top of you. You're going to take, I believe it's 15 points. Let me double check to make sure that's right. Only has 50 abilities to keep up with, so it's actually 20 points of bludgeoning damage that you take as you are nailed by this attack. As we round to Goldbrand. What you got, homie?
Okay, I'm actually gonna take a risk. Oh well, first I'm gonna. Can I get out of this? Am I stuck here, or just difficult?
That one is no. It is difficult terrain, but it's not the same magma stuff that it was earlier. The obsidian stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna take one step back like this. I'm going to drop my rage, and I'm going to cast confusion.
Oh, interesting. A wisdom save.
Let's see what that looks like on him. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't got no cold.
He is going to
Oh.
use a legendary resistance to pass that.
Oh
Boo.
fuck him. Oh fuck him.
Oh, it's okay. Goldbrand, now that you've used your biggest level spell slot you have, what are you going to do? That's not true. I think you have 5 now.
I do have a 5th one now, but it's saving it for
Yeah.
something special. I guess I would throw javelin at him. I don't know what else to do, to be
Sure,
honest.
check it.
Last game of the year. Can't hold anything back now.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's,
A 17
Yeah, we're in the
does not hit,
national, baby.
unfortunately. Goes wide. As we round to... you may move if you would like further, Goldbrand. Vikora.
Vulnerability to cold, you say?
Yes.
I heard.
Yes.
Get it.
For the time being.
Yeah.
Okay.
No time like the present.
I don't know if this is the right time to do it, but I'm about to try to
Do it.
blast the living hell out of this dude.
So anyway, I
Uh,
started blasting.
I'm gonna cast a 7th level firestorm, but make it ice.
Ice? Fuck yeah.
Hells.
Drop it in chat, dog.
Make it ice.
big
As the
avatar.
rifts intensify.
Big avatar energy.
Oh,
43
and I
points.
want
That's
to-
excellent.
and I want to make this heightened spell, so I'm gonna burn 3 spell slots to give him
Oh,
disadvantage.
he is going to counterspell you, actually, my dude.
No, you
Go ahead and use those sorcery points, but he will snatch that out from under you.
Whoa, like the
Did he
counter
counter the
spell
whole
was that?
firestorm?
Yeah, countered
His-
a 7th
his-
level spell. Like he was able to
His
just.
counterspell is cast at a higher level. It's not above a 7. Give me 1 second. Let me check what he gets to add to this, because his spell casting is pretty fucked. He gets to add a
Oh,
plus
yeah.
15 to this.
Pretty fucked.
shot.
It has to be to 17. Yeah. There was only a 10%, excuse me, yeah, only a 10% chance he would have failed that. But you unfortunately lose that spell slot and those sorcery points as your spell fizzles out within your hand.
And on that note, I leave the camping.
Yeah. Bonus action?
I guess bonus type. I'm gonna throw my last mode at him.
Pop him. That is his reaction for the round 2. Let me mark that. A 31 does hit. Go ahead. 30, very solid hit.
Ooh.
Excellent. As we round to the top of the round, let me see what we're gonna do here. Oh boy! All right. Let me see something here. I gotta copy and paste some shit. As we do get here, that large plume of magma that popped up from the river begins to solidify. It is now just difficult terrain. We actually do that slightly differently.
So no longer damaging, just
Correct. Yeah, it's extra movement to get through it, but it's not gonna get you the same way as it was. He is going to drop a couple of these bad boys around.
What bad boy?
You watch as the earth rumbles as these walls of obsidian glass begin to rise up from the very landscape. Davos and Vikura, I'm going to need you to make a save. I'm going to need some other people too, but we're going to start with you two. I need each of you to make a dexterity save. I also need Golbrand to. And Arcanox flies, so it doesn't make as much sense to try to block him off of it. We'll say Bergen.
I'll just fly him. Like a, yeah.
I will say, I'm also, well, I don't think it matters. I'm also flying too, if the height matters at all.
Did you specify going any movement during your last turn?
No, actually I didn't, so...
I will allow you to do so. You can go 30 feet. Or no, you have a flying speed of 60 feet, excuse me.
Yeah, well... I mean, he already cast a thing, that feels kind of me.
Well, I'll be generous. He's a...
Whatever,
considering Davos is about to go down.
If anything else, I would just kick back here and sort of stay above the ground a little bit, so I could try to get a little bit of elevation, but not a crazy amount, because I know he's concentrating on it, but...
What? Give me a number on elevation. You gotta...
I'm gonna say, 5 feet, the height of a person.
10 feet.
5 feet?
10 feet. 10 feet.
10 feet, the height of, a single movement or double movement. There we go. I don't know anything about flying. I don't know, like, what flying actually does for me outside of giving me extra movement speed.
Well, you have like
You can
30
go up.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have.
So I-
you technically have 30 feet of walking around speed and 30 feet of flying speed, and that 30 feet.
No,
of
he has
flying
60
speed
feet.
would be-
He has 60 feet of flying speed. It doesn't... You can't use... If you use all your walking speed, you don't get any of your flying speed.
But so it's like you can go up or around.
So you're saying he would get 90 feet of movement, he would walk 30 feet, and then fly 60 feet? That's
I'm
not how that
checking it now,
works.
but I'm pretty sure.
You don't
it's
get to
separate.
take two different types of movement on the same turn. It's like having a swim speed and a walk speed. I can't walk 30 feet into water and then go my 30-foot swim speed. But take a look at it. So
Either way,
how
I
high
think I
did you
would
say you were?
I think I would just move back the 10 feet and then go up 10 feet, sort of like at a diagonal.
Okay.
Try to move back
This
away from
wall,
the
this wall is 25 feet long, 20 feet high. So you are still within the area of effect. So I need to see. I see your deck save here. I think all of those but Goldbrand are a fail. That is correct. So Davos, Bergen, and V all take 21 points of damage. Goldbrand, you're going to take half and half, so you're actually going to take 5 points of damage from that.
How many points of damage?
5 for you.
5. Okay.
For you, yes. Bergen is going to take, what did I say, 21? Yes, sir. As we round to Pandora.
I'm down, by the way.
Oh, shit.
Wah, wah, wah.
You fall 10 feet, hit the ground, take 2 death saving throws. That is a bit of a... Technically, you would fall. I will say take 1 death fail. I won't give you 2 since it's just a drop, but Pandora, what you got, girl?
Jeez. I don't know. After that, I don't fucking know. Okay, so I've got a question. So this wall is here in front of Davos, right? So
One in front of Davos, one in...
theoretically, if I were to shoot a lightning arrow, the 10-foot whether I hit or miss, each creature within 10 feet has to make a dex save. Would he be immune to that because he's behind a wall?
I would argue, yeah, if it travels around a wall, usually the spell will specify, so I think you're fine.
Which it does not. And I'm sorry, Arik, I'm going to have to ask you to duck or something. You're within 10 feet, but you're pretty beefy, so, like, I'm not as worried about hitting you with a little bit of extra damage.
You could... It's also 10 feet from the point of impact. Since this is a larger creature, I would argue you could hit, like, on the side to where you're not going to hit Arcanox or Davos.
Okay, because that's what I want to do. I think I want to, since my hiding isn't really doing anything, I want to use my bonus action to cast the lightning arrow, so that when I make a ranged weapon attack, the ammunition is now a bolt of lightning.
Absolutely.
So I'll make the attack roll 25?
That hits.
Sorry, exciting.
Oh,
Sorry.
and you do not get sneak attack because you are not hidden. His passive perception is
know.
very high. Okay.
I figured that I'm not sneaking very well anyway. Okay, so it says make the attack roll as normal. The target takes 4d8. Let me roll that of lightning damage. Yes. On a hit, half as much on a miss. Whether I hit or miss, each creature has to make a dex saving throw. Hold on, I don't know if it tells me what.
Drop the spell in chat so we can take a look at it.
Let me look at it. It's a 13, but whether I hit or miss, it takes half as much on yeah.
So I don't think the 13 is actually accurate because it's for spellcasters. It's based off of your wisdom, charisma, or intelligence. That's probably where it's pulling that number from. For you, I would say it's probably going to be closer to 17. It's going to be 8 plus proficiency bonus plus your dex score.
Right.
So 8. What's your dex score? 20.
My dex is 20.
So you get a +5, so it's an 18 save. So let me roll that real quick. Dex.
Oh shit!
He does pass. So he is going to take 8 of the lightning damage, and then all 16 of the arrows for a total of 24. As you do that, he's going to use his... Oh, well, I'm sorry. Do you have anything else for your turn?
No, because that was my action and bonus action.
You are correct. He's going to use a legendary action to do Psychic Step again. And this time he's going to pop up in the magma right down here. And as he lands within the magma, he once again begins to have this glow pop up within his his ruby gem. He is reignited, and he actually seems to the magma begins to like crystallize over some of his wounds and patch him up a little bit. He's gonna get a bit of health back.
Only gay dragons do that.
Oh, Donovan's gay as fuck. No, okay. Davos, Dawnbringer, what do you have for us today, sir?
That changed a couple things.
Good.
I'll do one.
Yes, I was right in front of the camera.
Oh. No, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, I see you, baby.
I see you, baby. Shaking that ass.
Everybody.
Shaking that ass.
Everybody's on board.
10, 20, 30. Alright. I'm going to... Healing Word Bakor at a 3rd level spell slot. Let's see. I might have rolled it twice. It'd be the first one. Yeah, so 11 points of healing. Now, since I'm technically still concentrating, would he fly, or since he went down, do neither me or him?
Because he goes down, he's no longer a creature. I think he's Well, he wasn't dead. Devin, what do you think about that? Would Davos... Would this...
I think we looked it up earlier, and like dying removes, like
I
the
think you're
effects
right.
of
I feel like
spells,
we did.
but he is still concentrating on it, like you said. But
I also never rolled any con checks, so if we just want to remove it, that might be fair.
That is a fair point.
I'll just remove it. Alright. Sorry, bro, you're not flying no more.
some spells specify that their effects last until the spells are dispelled or destroyed.
Right.
So if it doesn't say otherwise, it probably ends when they drop.
I also remembered. Oh God, I should have done this earlier. I'm gonna kill myself on here. I didn't use one of my mirror images earlier to
Strength
avoid
of-
that tag.
I think for
Oh,
saving
I thought about
throws,
strength of the
it doesn't
grave,
help.
but I was like, I'm not gonna retroactively call that now because
You talking about that
No, I
blue
got
man
it.
in the magma?
no, I meant like the 19 points of tail damage that I took earlier for that hit.
Yeah.
I should have rolled a mirror image for that.
So, let's roll it
Well-
now, and if you pass, I'll give you the 20 points back. That would have
Well, your
prevented you from
AC
dropping.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me pull up the spell really quick. I think it's got to be, for my second one, it's got to be an 8 or higher on a flat 20. Oh, I rolled a 4, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, alright, so things proceeded as they were intended by God himself, aka me.
Does it cost me damage or extra movement just to take a step back from this wall?
It does not. You only take the damage when it's first formed.
Okay, and it's not difficult terrain or anything?
Well, it's like a 25-foot, or it's a 20-foot high wall. Let me look at that one more time, actually. Now I'm curious.
I know, like Wall of Thorns, it was like that, where it's difficult terrain just to move through it. And I mean, I was right on the edge. I guess it really doesn't matter, honestly.
Well, I'm going to be a gentleman and drop it in chat for you, so we can all learn together. Okay, so it specifies when the wall is formed and who enter it the first time on
Right.
their turn. Since you were already in it, it does not pop a second time. But if you leave and come back in, until it cools off, it will still do that.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20 would be there. Check the range. Yeah. Guiding Bolt.
Pop them.
Oh wait, I already casted, never mind. Can't do that. Javelin. Throwing it at the dragon.
Oh, the Javelin of Lightning? Yeah!
Yeah.
At 29 hits. Roll some damage.
No, he's not gonna take the, lightning. It's just the piercing, right? He is the target.
The target and everything in the line, I think, take the lightning damage.
Okay. Great.
He does have to make that... Is it a save?
16 dex for half damage.
I will tell you, as y'all have probably figured out, his dex ain't great. He a big boy. It's hard for him to get around.
+4. Yep.
Oh, he
Ah,
moves,
you
though.
bastard.
But he does take the... So the 19 halved, we'll say to 10, so he does take 19 points of damage. I actually have to piss like a motherfucker, and we're about to round to his turn. Anything else for your turn, Deva?
That's it, bro.
We're going to go ahead and take our break, and we'll be back in about 5 to 10. Ah!
I had a question.
Alright.
In
Yes,
the
sir.
bag of holding, I have a superior healing potion, but that was from
Yes, sir.
like May, and I don't recall ever using it. I wonder if I still had it.
It's from May?
Yeah, last May was when you updated the bag of holding list that has Davos has a superior healing potion.
It was... That might be March, and I just fucked up the abbreviation.
No.
is-
Like you could see when the message was. It was from last May that you updated that.
You're talking in Bag of Holding.
Yes.
That text was created in May, but the edits have happened since. It should say at the top when the last edit was.
Thought. Like I'm
Updated
looking
after
at
session 59. The message is from. Simply when I felt alive.
So I'm hearing that I still have it.
I
Okay,
I
you
don't
sent
believe we
that
used it.
in.
Are you saying sent you a direct message or
No, in the bag of holding.
with all the other potions and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say you still have it. If it's still on that list, I don't think anybody's used it.
Yeah, the one that says updated after session 59.
Yeah. Yeah, you said May, and I was like, what? I've gone 12 months, 10 months
said-
without updating that?
No, right, that's why I was surprised, but it said, where was it at? Yeah, May
think it was-
29th, 2022.
I think you were smoking some of that bloodweed when you saw that, dude.
Dude, I'm looking at it right now.
No, I see it, yeah. So the thing at the top, the updated after session 59, that's for all of the bag of inventory messages. So,
Okay.
yeah, you probably still have that.
Okay.
Whew. I need to crack a window in this bitch, because it is
Wow.
hot as balls.
Oh, I thought you
Well,
just
good, 'cause
farted or
it's cold
something
outside.
from eating bad chiwis.
Chewies. All right. As we round to the to Alglaudyx's turn, because he's starting his turn in the magma, he gets a lesser boost. Boy. Yep. Oh. There we go. Okay. Oh, so many choices. So many choices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Birkin. Davos and V are both hanging on by a thread. Bergen's healing bitches, and that's not good. He's actually going to start his turn by bellowing out an incredible roar. A roar that shakes the earth beneath you, that causes the magma to actually slosh about. I need everyone to make a wisdom save for me.
No, not a wisdom save, please God, no.
We know, Burb, you're dumb, but it's okay.
No.
Oh no! Goldbrand passed.
Obviously.
That's it. Davos, I know you have something that gives you resistance against charm. Do you have something that's resistance against fear?
I have advantage against charm. I thought I did something about getting feared.
Feared. We had that with the banner and with some other effects, like the feast, but I don't think we have anything currently in play. Everyone but Goldbrand is now frightened of this creature. Please mark that, because you're gonna have to make saves going forward. Frightened means that you can't run to it, and you have disadvantage on attacks and I believe spell saves as well when you're.
I mean, shit, I was
with it.
already scared of that, damn.
I didn't know about
Now
the
you're
spells.
more scared. I'm
knew
gonna
it-
double check it.
Yeah.
It's attacks and ability checks, not saving throws. Excuse me.
Right. Because that would be kind of OP, I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, fuck it.
Wow. Okay.
BBEG, OP is in the name. With that, I'm trying to decide that. So that's a
Yeah.
free action. He doesn't even need to use an action to do that. I'm trying to decide what his biggest target is, and I think it's gonna be Bergen. I need Bergen to make a dex saving throw for me, Devin. It's a failure. You watch as Alglaudyx speaks in Draconic, which at least Arcanox knows, and as he's casting this spell, Bergen erupts in a plume of flame, a cylinder of swirling fire, and as he failed his save, he actually ignites himself. He's going to take 27
God.
points of fire damage. And in addition to that, at the end of each of that target's turns, it's going to repeat the save. And every time it fails, it's going to take some more damage. It's magical fire that can't be extinguished by non-magical means. This is immolation. Very fun thing. That is his action. So with that, we're going to go to Bergen. Bergen,
Oh, God.
currently on fire and terrified, I think. What do you do? By the way, make sure that everybody is marked afraid except for Goldbrand.
So the only
You
way
use
to
whatever
keep it
icon you
from
want for that.
the only way really to keep it from popping me at the end of the turn is to dispel that somehow. Like you said, it
Dispel
can't be
it or
without
pass
the
your save.
non-magical- or pass
Correct.
the
Yeah, you have to
save.
dispel it or you
Uh,
have to pass the save. Yes, sir.
I see.
Just so you know, I'm trying to figure out why. My sheet says that I'm immune to frighten, but I don't know why I'm frightened. I'm trying to figure that out. Doesn't make any
If you
sense.
hover over it, sometimes it'll tell you what feature or feat gives it to you.
And it doesn't. It just says custom, but I don't feel like I added that.
It's Kaya, I think.
Could be.
Kaya makes
Oh,
it
mine
immune to
does
fear?
say I have advantage on wisdom against being frightened. I'm gonna roll again.
I can't find anything
ahead.
on here. If I find it, I'll
Is it more than a 20? Because I don't have any modifiers.
It's not more than a 20, but it's pretty high.
Alright, that didn't pass.
Nope. Okay, Bergen dispels the immolation on him, which is excellent.
Yeah, saved your ass for one more turn, you big old freaking lizard. I was gonna risk it for the biscuit. Now I gotta wait one more turn.
God.
some
Bergen does have a
bullshit
bonus
you-
action.
I don't think he can do anything because he didn't use a healing spell. He can't use the mace, right?
Not as a ranged thing, no sir. Or not as a bonus action, no sir.
Yeah. Then there's not much he can do. So that wall does that wall provide cover? Power?
Technically, yeah, it's a 20-foot wall. It's more meant to break y'all's line of sight on it. He's tall enough to where he can pretty much see over them without too much of a hindrance, but
Ooh,
for
hold on.
some ranged attacks, that would provide cover.
Does he have to be able to see people to heal him? He might move.
For most of his spells, yes. Has to see the point that he targets, even if he can't see the creature.
Can he still see Pandora here? No? Probably can't see Pandora there.
Probably not.
Alright. He's gonna stay there. Sorry.
That's okay, I'll come to you.
As Bergen ends his turn, we round to Arcanox. Actually, before we do that, let me pick the thing first. He's going to take a legendary action. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Y'all are fairly spaced out. Good for y'all. Oh. I
don't like where these
He just
mm-ms
saw-
are going.
He just saw Bergen dispel his spell. In retaliation, he's gonna cast Psychic Lance on him. I need Bergen to make, I think it's an intelligence save. Yes, sir, an intelligence saving throw.
I'm sorry. that was
Bergen, not
Goldberg.
Goldberg. No, you're good. That was
Oh,
the. I
good.
did not think you could even roll that high on intelligence. I'm impressed. An 11 is much less lucky. He is incapacitated. But more so than that, he's dead.
Can he
He's
use
down
his
more likely than not. He can.
That's the most Bergen thing I've ever seen.
I was thinking that same thing. I assume he's under 27 hit points. He looks like he's pretty low. Okay, he down. Bergen drops across the battlefield as this familiar burst of telekinetic psychic energy pierces through him and causes him to collapse in a heap. As that happens, Arcanox,
That's
it's
not
your
I can
turn.
jump in the way of, is it?
No. Not without some kind of ability that lets you do that.
No, I am not smart. I'm but a humble kitty cat.
Taking down your healers. What are y'all gonna do
Yeah,
about
you
it?
are. Is there anything I can do to not be frightened?
I
Or do
think
I
you'd make a
have to
check
deal
at
with
the end of your turn. I will confoin. Confoin. At the end of each of your turns, you get to repeat the save on it. But as
Alright.
you're frightened, you can't move closer to it.
Just the same. Well, that's the case. I want to make a range attack.
What you doing, dog?
Use more?
A 22 does
22?
not hit. Nope. No, sir.
Ew.
Get 2 more strikes with your action.
Hmm. I'm just gonna do some more range attacks because I can't get closer to you.
A 25 meets.
We found the magic number, boys.
It's not a good magic number.
Dude, it really isn't. 25 is bad.
It's the same as Tiamat and Bahamut. Granted, there's not an official Bahamut stat block, but most people use Tiamat to base that off of. 36, yeah, that's rough. He takes half of that damage. That's all 3 of your swings with your main action. You have your bonus action.
That's it. I'm gonna move right here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. You can't really do anything without getting close to him.
You're kind of in the magma there.
Is he
flying?
What?
Oh, that's right. Duh. Sorry, never mind. No,
Oh,
so you're good
right.
there.
Yeah.
As we go to Gulbrand. Gulbrand, what do you have, friend?
Alright. Cobra knows what he
Hopefully
wants to do. I have a real hard time getting to him. I'm guessing I can't scale those walls or anything like that. Like, you said they're 20 feet high.
20 feet, yeah. They're also
anyway,
still
Gulbrand-
fairly hot at the moment.
Yeah. Goldberg wants to cast. He wants to use his only 5th level spell slot to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Counterspell. And it's
This is fine.
at 5th level.
Perfect.
Yes.
Counter spells. That's his action. He's gonna throw javelin at it, assuming he can see it.
He'll have to move a bit. Since you're not scared, you can move about freely. There
I
is a
can't
lot of
cross
difficult
the wall
terrain,
below.
but you can try to jump across. Actually, that's narrow enough that you can jump across it. You don't have the room to do the 10-foot jump. So let me confirm what the... What's your strength score?
23.
You can move
20.
12 feet, so you can clear 2 squares. So yeah, you can get across.
Okay. Boing. Does that take 10 feet of movement?
It does, yes sir.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. Am I within 10 feet of him?
Yes.
Yes sir.
Perfect.
Right?
I can't swing at him because I used my action to cast the spell.
Oh, that's right. Bonus action?
But now we're here. On the
Bonus
run, I
action?
would like to. On the run, I would like to have thrown this thingamajig.
Yeah, 29 does hit. 12 points of radiant damage.
Oh, instead, I would like to rage. I take that back.
Okay, no, that's a very viable option. As we round to Vicora. Good sir, what do you got? And you would be wise enough to know he's used his reaction for the round.
I think I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static.
Do the ice storm. He can't dex. It sucks.
Oh, well, if only I could do that.
Alright, bro. Don't go bad move.
What we got? DC intelligence.
Yes.
He's gonna take half of that synaptic static damage, so instead he's gonna take 15. Alright, bonus action, good sir.
Bonus action, I'm gonna use my Shadow Walk to move Right here.
Fantastic. As we round to the top of the round, those walls of magma that you saw earlier, they begin to cool. They are now just obsidian glass. And with that, he actually gets to pick a new thing. Bakura, do me a favor, make a wisdom saving throw for me. Bakura, you hear the voices come to you from him telepathically. They have allowed you to rot and die, not seeking to aid you in your quest. You have been reincarnated not through their aid, but for the aid of your patron. I too could be a patron of great power. Eliminate them, starting with their healer.
Oh,
At the start of your next turn, you have to try to attack Bergen. The methods of which you may choose. However, you do have to act aggressively to him with the intent to
The
kill.
little pussy slap.
Pussy slap. Grab her by the pussy. As we go to our personal pussy, Pandora.
And I don't
Get 'em.
even know what to do now.
You get him. That's what you do.
That is the goal.
Well, I am scared, so I can't. I take a disadvantage on attacks. Right?
Oh, also, Bakura and who else went at that
Arc.
last little bit there?
Arc.
Bakura, and Arc. Bergen's down, so it doesn't matter. Both of you get to retry your wisdom save.
Oh yeah, right.
Is it Bergen too?
Well, he's down, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Arc! Arcanox passes. You are no longer a fear to this fucker. In fact, you think he should be a fear to you. B, you're still a little spooked though. Pandora, what do you do?
So I take disadvantage on shots, right?
Attacks against him, yes you do.
Hold on, I'm thinking. I don't know. And there's nothing I can do to help Bergen because my ring is empty.
Oh, you know, I was actually thinking of this. You guys used it in the battle against Imrith. You used it in the battle against Bane, and then we took 2 days as you guys healed everything up. I will say that you used that time to restock that ring. If you want to cast a 5th level Mass Cure Wounds, you have that available.
Will I need to get closer to him?
It's as long
No,
as you're all
you-
within 30 feet of each other. So you could get like
Yeah.
everybody but Davos because he's way over there.
He's off in no
Or you
man's
could,
land.
or you could get just Davos, and I think that Davos and I agree that last one's the way to go. I'm fucking
To
with
get
you.
just me?
I'm fucking
No, I was
with you,
about to say, no, Davos is good. Believe it or not.
Davos can touch himself. It's fine.
I was
He
gonna say that.
does very often.
Yeah, mostly my goal, like, V's gonna need help too, but like Bergen really, really needs it, especially if V's about to go after him. So,
All fair points.
Yeah, if you give them both health, they can slug it out. Bergen can
Yeah.
smack him around until he comes to.
yeah, I think that's the best course of action.
Okay.
So-
Devin, roll from Bergen's character sheet a 5th level Cure Wounds.
Working on it. 5th level cure wounds.
Yeah.
That is the level
Mass,
that they are. I guess.
mass Cure Wounds. Yeah.
There it is.
Cure the ass.
All of you except for Davos gain 26 points of healing. Alglaudyx, who did technically have his reaction, but is really surprised to see Pandora casting a spell, is like, what the fuck?
Fucking hiss at him. Just,
The fuck?
and because I'm a cat, I'm all bottle brush, so I am like a solid poop rat now.
Bergen gets some of
Just
that.
inform.
Bergen gets like +5 or 6 for his thing.
Well-
Oh, he didn't do the heal. Never mind.
He's the one who put the heal in the ring, though. It's kind of a stretch, but you know what? Fuck it, I'll allow it.
I'll have to go see how much it is. Carry on.
Anything else for you, Pandora? A 29
Yes,
stealth, that's
God.
pretty good. I'm debating how much he wants to see you.
I think he's too stunned to even notice that I disappeared.
Yeah, you did the spell and poofed away. He doesn't even know where the fuck it came from. He's like, the fuck. Davos.
I just killed
you're
my
over
cleric.
there.
Is healing potion bonus action or action?
Yes, sir. It's a bonus action to drink it yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna drink it myself. The superior.
I think
Healing
that's
potion?
8d4 plus 8. 8d4 plus 8.
8? Plus?
8d4 plus 8. I will double check,
Alright.
but I think they're all d4s.
The one in the bag of holding next to it says 8d8. Not that I have a problem with 8d4, just
That may have been a typo on my hand. I'll pull up the item on D&D Beyond real quick. 8d4 plus 8. So yeah, apologies.
alright. It's all good. Alright, let's see.
To be fair, you
Feel
rolled
like
40
24 worth of
years
healing.
and it equals the same thing.
What was that?
I was just gonna say he could have kept the original roll because he rolled 4d8 instead of 8d4, like maths. But
Yeah, but technically, I would
The-
have rolled with that 8.
8d4
Yeah, when you-
better.
The d4, believe it
I
or not, your average is higher than it would be for 4d8 because the way numbers work, it's fucked. Because the dice average is always whatever half is plus 1. So no, that works out. You gain those 27 points total because you get the. Oh no, excuse me. 31 points total.
31.
Yeah, because it's 23 plus the 8 for 31.
Alright, and
You rolled really well on those.
Thank
3 4s.
you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to, at disadvantage, try to hit him with a guiding bolt.
Oh shit, Joey, I didn't roll my wisdom save.
Go ahead, girl. Get down, girl. Go ahead. Get down.
Oh shit, yeah!
Damn, girl. All right. Who is
I'm
still scared?
of no thing.
Me
Davos?
and Bakura.
B.
I'm still here, yeah.
Bergen
Barbara.
would be not scared anymore,
with-
right?
I will say, since he went down, that he's not scared anymore. His magic, Helm's magic came to him in his time of need and picked him back up. My god is an awesome god. I fear no dragon. Pandora, with a natural 20, I'll allow you to pick either V or Davos to get a free roll to try to break this in this moment.
Oh shit, were you talking to me? Sorry, D was also talking to me.
No, you're fine. Yes, so since you get a nat 20, I will let you choose either Davos or Vikura to go ahead and allow them to try to make a free wisdom check against their fright.
Davos, because Vikura, you know, I don't know, he's looking kind of, he's got crazy eyes right now.
Crazy eyes. That's a good way to say it. His eyes, in fact, look the same as that giant red eye you saw
Oh,
pop
wait.
up as
Wow.
a thing.
Wandered.
What?
Womp,
Oh,
womp,
please.
womp.
He's like,
That's okay.
anything again.
All right, Davos.
Alright.
Anything else, my dude?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to guiding bolt at disadvantage. Right?
Yep, because you're still spooked.
Alright, there's the first roll. And here's
That
the second.
would hit.
That does not.
That's unfortunate.
Alright,
that's your action bonus action? Can't move
but
towards
I
him,
can
correct.
move down 10, 20, 30. I'll
You
go
can
over
also
here.
repeat your save now that it's the end of your turn, so another wisdom check. Plus 0, I'm going to tell you, it's you don't got great odds.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Hey, mine was
Oh,
plus
look.
0.
Nope.
Yeah, but you rolled a nat
Oh.
20.
Chuck Testa. With that, we go to Alglaudyx. And actually, at the end of Davos' turn, he's going to use one of his legendary actions. He's going to make a tail attack. Oh, no! He's going to use 2 of his legendary actions. And he's going to do Pyroclasm again. I need everybody on this side of the map. Ark, Goldbrand, Pandora, V, and Bergen. All of you make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh. I don't like that.
Wait.
Haven't seen a pass yet. Oh, Bergen passes. V, you also have advantage on these, my dude.
Yeah, but doesn't charm give me disadvantage? Or frightened?
Against... Let me look real quick. Conditions?
Joey, this doesn't. Oh.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
It's ability checks, not saving throws. So, no, you don't have disadvantage. Barbara, what were you going to ask?
Oh, I was gonna ask if this was an ability check, technically.
No, you're good. Alright, okay. So, those of you who failed, so everybody but Bergen. Oh, and actually, we've got to do this a little differently. Hang on. Bergen is going to take 12 points of damage. Goldbrand. Bakura, you take 24. Pandora, you take 24. Goldbrand, you're raging again, right?
Yes.
You take 12. Arcanox, you take 18. And everybody but Bergen is knocked prone.
Damn it!
Does
knocks me
V
down.
get a save out of that?
What was that?
I was gonna ask
Does
against
V
charm.
get a save?
Oh. That's an excellent point. Let me check. Where's my cursor?
So I thought it was when I take damage,
Oh,
but
sorry.
I'm not certain.
I know where my cursor is. She's in the next room. Okay. Beguiling whispers. You know, it doesn't specify. However, I'm going to say the spell is phrased that you can hurt anybody as... You can hurt anybody but yourself, but if the dragon hurts you, I'm going to say it would give you a free check against it. Make another wisdom save for me, dude. That passes! That is... Devin was ready, too. No, that passes, so you are good, V. Feel that fear break on you. You do take the damage. All of you were knocked prone except for Bergen. Arcanox, you are technically knocked to the ground. Yes, and what this is thematically, I probably should say, this is a rain of fire that comes down in a large area. He's done this once earlier, so you might already be expecting the big poofy fireball of death doom. This entire area is now difficult terrain. It does not actively burn you, but it is difficult terrain. With that, that was just his legendary action before his turn. Now that it's his turn, I think he's going to try to tear through you guys. But he has a fun way of doing that.
Fun for him, not for us.
Oh, it's definitely fun for him.
This is me wishing we could go back in time and punch Donovan right in the nose. Break his nose.
30... Oh, also, he starts his turn in the magma, so he gets a little bit back. He's gonna move... He's gonna move up here.
Is that a move? Does he leave Goldbrand's range?
Was he within...
I was
You
within
were...
10 feet of him.
What weapon have you used?
Not
Because
any
your
sort of
scythe
weapon.
has reach, but you're... Okay, I will allow you to say then that you were holding your scythe, so go ahead and make a swing with that. That does not hit. He is going to use Destructive Wave. I'm going to be a gentleman. And pop in your... Oh, no. DX. Fuck you, shitty internet connection. There we go. I need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw. By each of you, I mean everybody but Davos. Who's suddenly very happy to be way over there. Goldbrand passes. I think Bakura passes. Let me check his spell save. Oh, that does not pass, unfortunately. Just Goldbrand, okay? So, most of you are already prone, but still. Let me look at this. I'm going to roll these two real quick, and then we'll talk about who gets what. Does anybody resist Thunder or Necrotic?
Can I go ahead and wheel Vicura's
I resist thunder, yeah.
You can.
Sorry, I was marking it off. I forgot. Is it
Mm,
22 you pass?
It is not, no. But A for effort for trying. Alright, so that's 31 points of damage to Bergen, 31 points to Vicura, 31 to Pandora. Goldbrand takes half twice. Goldbrand takes 8 points. And Arcanox, did you say you had resistance to thunder? Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take half from the first one. So you take 25 points, Arcanox. That is his move. I think we have 2 that are down now, yeah? Is that Bergen and V down?
Yeah, I'm down. How much damage
With
did
that-
we take?
You took 31.
Okay, cool.
With that, we round to Bergen. And actually, before Bergen goes to make a death save... Oh. No, never mind. Bergen, make your death saving throw. Oh, I thought that 2 was it at first. I was like, oh no.
Sorry. It's just the
You're good.
D20, right? Yeah, that's
Yes,
a
sir.
pass.
He passes. Okay, so he has a positive. As we round to Arcanox. Arc, this dragon just has forced his way past you, knocked you out of the sky. What do you do?
Well, since it's just right up on me, I'm gonna get up. First off.
Yeah. So that's half your
And-
movement, but you have a 50-foot fly speed, but you still have 25 feet.
I'm gonna hit at that ruby spire in it because everything I have, I guess.
What are you hitting it with?
I'm gonna hit it with Douse. Let's see if any of those hit. And if they do hit, I'm gonna use my cold
God.
touch.
The third one does. The first 2 do not.
Boom.
Alright, and you said you were gonna pop the charge?
Yeah.
That's another hit roll, I think? 1d20 plus 2. I don't know what that is.
Yes. Ignore that. That's the problem. There it is.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. He will, however, take...
And then,
That is cold damage, and it doesn't matter the amount of cold damage. That is enough to... As it hits him, it steams. And again, it doesn't seem to have that great of an effect, but it does take away his aura. So...
there.
Bonus action?
Bonus action. Hit him with Dread. Not the range, but
Oh, a 22 does not reach, unfortunately. With that, we go to Goldbrand. What do you do, good sir?
Oh boy, it's a real good question. Let me check one more thing.
What thing?
That you can see within range. I can't see Bergen, can I?
Technically, no. You'd have to move. And that is difficult terrain that you're standing in.
So if I move 10, 15, 20, 25, I still wouldn't be able to see him if I moved here.
Not really. You could move out of the space and then around, and you could see him. But you would be further away from Alglaudyx to do anything that you would like to do there.
I'm gonna move. Take me 10 to get out.
Yes, sir.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
All good.
Drop my rage again and cast Healing Spirit at 2nd level on Bergen.
Bergen immediately gets 10 hit points and stands back up.
Because I'm not sure what else to do. I don't know how this is gonna go without him.
You do have a bonus action? No, that's why he's aiming for him.
I'm gonna throw the javelin at him.
Excellent. Crit. 13 points of pokey poke. Fantastic. As we round to Vikora. Vikora, I need you to make a death saving throw for me, sir. Got that wrong. 14 passes. With that, we go to the top of the round. He used his Beguiling Whispers last time. Oh, wait, Goldbrand, were you knocked prone?
I guess so.
Was.
Maybe I was the only one that wasn't knocked prone.
I was about to say, there was one that you were the only one who passed.
I think
Yeah,
it was.
maybe
I think
I
you
rolled a nat
one,
20
if I'm
on
not
that.
wrong.
I rolled a nat
Okay.
20 on this last
Okay.
con save.
Then we're good. I think what he's going to do, he's going to pop up some more than their walls. You guys watch as 3 more walls of magma begin to pierce their way up from the earth. Let's see where I'm going to put these.
Tired of this motherfucking magma on this motherfucking plane.
That works, because it is a demi-plane! Ah, I love it! Come on, bitch. No, not you. I want to rotate you, mother... Okay, let me rotate it and then move it there. Oh, Vikora is just outside that. Goldbrand, Pandora, and Davos. I need all 3 of you to make a dex save for me. That is a fail. That is a pass. That is a pass. Alright, so those of you who pass... only take 11 points of fire damage. Goldbrand, because you're not raging, you're going to take 22 points of fire damage. And with that, we go to Pandora.
Alright. Let's see, so it's 10 to get up, and how much to get out of this ring? It would take like another 10, right?
Well, it's if your movement speed is 30, it's actually 15 to get out, and then it will be 10 to get out. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I've got my zoomies again, I think, because I stopped moving there for a minute. I wasn't keeping up with, but I did move several times. So, since I last used it, I can use my zoomies. I'm getting out. Up and out, you know. And that wall's following me. Jesus Christ.
No, sorry, I'm trying to set up layers in advance so we don't have to take as long for them to cool down, but go ahead.
Okay, and dodging in and out from the magma and hoping I'm not perceived, I'm just gonna shoot my shot, I guess. Where's my button?
Back of the phone. That do hit.
And then we're gonna hide behind some magma some more. Not very well. Yeah, it's a nat 1, it doesn't matter.
Oh, and that one, interesting.
That ability, but it doesn't really matter on nat 1s. So now I guess she can see me.
At the end of your turn, Pandora, it's going to make a tail attack, and it's going to make it on Arcanov. You get another 15 to this. Yeah, that's 23. I need you to take 20 points of bludgeoning damage as, again, this obsidian and the ruby tail crashes into you. Davos, what do you got, Doug?
Wait, how much damage did you say?
If
20.
I want to run next to this lone magma ball, is that considered towards him? Like I'm not trying to target him or hit
No,
him.
I got you. Technically, yes, because you would have to get a little closer to him than what you are now. But I think I'm going to allow it because you're kind of skirting it.
Right. That essentially, I guess what I'm asking is how close can I get the furthest I can get towards the party without
Well,
violating
right now,
anything.
you are 60 feet from him, 55 feet. About right there, provided your movement would allow that.
Alright. You said right here in this square is good? Right next to the fire, I guess?
I don't see where you're...
Right there.
If you're hovering it, I don't see where you put it until you drop it.
No, okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. Right here. Would that work?
Yeah, that'll work. Yes, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna dash to there.
Oh, dashing. Our dashing hero.
I'm assuming, that doesn't get a bonus action, right? Or do I?
You do get your bonus action, yes, sir.
I don't think I could do anything. Let's see, 60 foot, 60 foot
Why dash there then?
versus, because I can't get any closer to the party
Oh, I see what you're
because
trying to
he's,
do.
I'm afraid of him.
That's fair. You don't have a
So I
thunder step
can't-
or anything like that, do you?
Don't think so. I
Okay.
got shatter, I think is the closest thing. Let's see, I think I can do healing word. If someone was in 60 feet, that would be barbed, that's about it. Sure.
I'll take it.
You could
Yeah,
also
you
get
will.
arc. Wow.
Did I?
You could get arc or barb for what it's worth.
I'll probably do barb. I don't mean like that. Let's see.
That was unnecessary.
I'll allow it. Well, the joke at least.
I got you, bro. What spell level? Do second level. Here we go. Healing word. Cast it.
Oh boy.
Alright, Barb. Get 9 points of
I'll take
help.
it.
And here's my whiz check. Whiz.
Mm-hmm.
And a
Aw.
fail. That's it, bro.
Alright. With that, we are going... Oh, don't you have advantage on those? The fear checks?
It's
You said
against
earlier you had something
being
to...
frightened. But does
This
that mean?
was... It's still a frightened check, so you're good. Go ahead and roll again.
Alright. Still fail.
Unfortunately, yes, sir. Alright, as we round to Alglaudyx, who is starting his turn in magma, he's going to get a little bit back from that. Not as much since he never left it. Why aren't you... Oh, because I'm still on the ruler. Boop. Oh, and so many choices. What to do here?
Go die in a hole.
Yep.
I'm actually going to roll the dice real quick, just to determine if it's going to be you or you. But Bergen's coming up. Okay, I'll still... Okay. He's actually going to skirt around a bit. Bergen technically would get an opportunity attack. Devin, if you want to roll that with his mace. 14 does not hit.
14, that hits.
He's going to come up. He's going to use his bite against Davos. He's going to have... Come here. .31 hits at Davos. Davos, I need you to take 20 piercing damage and 18 fire damage. 38 altogether. Are you still up?
I'm not.
I'll remember you for your juicy heals.
This next one's coming at Arc. and then the one after it's coming to Barb.
Uh,
Both of those hit. Both of you take 15 points of slashing damage.
Can I use the uncanny dodge on that one?
Yes, you can. You take half the damage, so you're only gonna take 7. And with that, we round to Bergen, who comes back to see all of his party in terrible shape. 2 of you down. Goldbrand's not terrible, but nobody's feeling great. What does he do, Devin?
Well,
Yeah.
I have oh man, is it risk it for the biscuit time?
Yeah, get that whole bit.
Okay, so I can do something that it's either gonna be really good or a total waste of a turn. And by really good, I mean flip everything around, or it's gonna be a waste of a turn. And there's no in
If he
between.
counterspells it.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know. Obviously, don't know how any of that might go. But if it landed,
I feel like, is there gonna be a time where that won't be the case?
Yeah,
Is that gonna be every
I-
turn, basically?
Well, I will tell you,
Well-
he has a certain number of counter spells that he can use. I won't tell you the number. I won't tell you how many he's used, but
and I guess using it later is only going to hurt us more. So Bergen is going to cast Banishment.
Very interesting. Okay.
Because I just.
What save is that, and what's your DC?
It is a Charisma save.
Oh, okay.
Charisma
Interesting.
18.
His charisma's not great. In fact, I'll be honest with you guys. He has a +5 to his charisma, so he has to roll a 13 or higher to pass this. He unfortunately does. The banishment does not take root.
I can't do anything else as a bonus action. Can you drink a potion? For
Yes, he
44?
certainly can.
Whatever, 44 plus 4?
Yes, sir.
Surprisingly, banishment never works. That's why I dropped.
No.
That's the thing, though. If it lands, we get a whole like 10 rounds to go to where he left, stand there, ready actions for when he comes back, and
Heal
then
everybody, all that fun shit.
That sucks.
It's great when it works, but it's a rough one. Oh,
It's okay.
how
I'll say
about
though, a
this?
13
Just-
was a pretty good idea to
No,
risk.
pretty good odds, yeah. Question: does anybody have a point of inspiration left?
Nope.
I have Bardic Inspiration, Goldberg.
Ooh, I think I do.
I will allow someone to use their inspiration to force him to reroll. A one-time thing.
I'll do it.
Oh, well.
All right.
Then
Yeah,
that's
I'll
hell
roll
okay.
again.
Bam.
Come on, 12 or lower. Oh, yeah!
In a Bergen rising from what would have been his grave, covered in scorch marks, his cape completely gone at this point, pushing himself up, sweating from the heat of the magma and intensity of it. He reaches out and calls upon every bit of faith he has in Helm. And as he strikes out, he feels like it doesn't take hold. And then Arcanox begins to be wreathed in this chromatic fire that you've seen before. And it burst into the gem, flying off of Arcanox, slamming into Alglaudyx. And as it hits the gem, there's a moment of weakness that Bergen is able to capitalize on. And as he does that, this flame scatters around Alglaudyx as he disappears. You guys have
We only
10
have a
rounds.
minute. We only have a minute before he's back. Bergen screams.
So here's how the thing goes. Nobody's afraid because there's nothing to see to be afraid of. Or excuse me, you would lose. You technically would be afraid, but within the minute, we're gonna say that you guys lose that condition. You guys have 10 turns to prep. For the sake of expediency, let's start with Bergen healing people and then work our way out from there. Or Bergen and Davos.
Bergen
Davos
have
would
any
like to do it.
healing left?
He's got a
Okay.
good chunk of spells left.
So
I
can
didn't
we-
know if-
can
You
we-
guys could also choose to reposition yourselves pretty much anywhere on the
Yeah.
map because you would have
When Bergen
300 feet. to
hollers,
move.
when Bergen hollers, he's going to start moving like to where he's gonna be. So, you know, Bergen says we want to be there when he lands. So that's where I would go. Yeah.
I do have
Bergen-
Go ahead.
Oh, he might hurt when he lands. That just occurred to me, and it's not going to be fun. Bergen will use.
But he
the
wasn't
fifth
in the
level-
air.
Or I was just afraid he had a special thing when he landed. Bergen will go ahead and use. I already used the 6th level spell slot. Didn't I? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I forgot it's not keeping track on the sheet that I have a sticky note. Oh God, I haven't. 6th level mass cure wounds for everybody. First round of break immediately as he's running.
27 or 26 or 27 points, excuse me, to everybody.
Go ahead, Davos. If you've got one you want to dole out.
Love those fat, juicy heels.
God, that sounds so appropriate.
That's the
Oh,
goal.
even 100.
Heal me, daddy.
Alright, I got a 5th level slot for healing. Mass cure
Boys
wounds.
fight to heal. Mm.
So that's gonna be 3d8
What
plus
else?
4.
If anybody
just-
has anything that makes us hit harder, now's the time to lay it up. Get it ready.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Now, does Bergen get extra healing with that 27?
He does a little bit.
He personally gets a little
8
extra, yeah.
technically.
Right.
Yeah, he gets plus 8.
Ooh, I can ready a thunder arrow and hide again.
I'm
That's
going
not the
with the
best I can do,
frickin'
man.
everything I got.
No, yeah, that's definitely everyone should do with their very last turn
No.
is ready an attack action of some kind.
Yeah, everyone gets that 16 points if you haven't already added it from Davos's map deal.
Hold on, I'm checking some of Bergen's other spells, like maybe Spirit Guardians or looks like Spiritual Guardian was taken away. So Bergen will go ahead and cast a 7th level Spirit Guardians. At
As
the
part of the
very
last
end.
turn, or I got you.
Yeah, as part of the last turn.
All right, go ahead and if you want to move him anywhere, you may. You guys know that he's coming back
I
somewhere
do.
in this vicinity in the southwest portion of the map.
Oh, he's down here. I'm sorry, I didn't go far
There you
enough.
go. Wait, where was he again? I think he
I
actually
thought
no.
he was right here.
I think
was
he
up
was
here,
more in the
he was
middle.
right.
No, you're right. Yeah. Oh god, fucking banishment.
I guess during that, yeah. I guess during all that, Goldbrand's gonna drop his. Oh no, it's still there. Oh balls! So Goldbrand will use his turns too to move his healing spirit around. Does anyone still need? Bergen still needs.
I
It
don't
would
want
pop
Bergen
10
to
more
back.
times. Well, it only lasts a
9.
minute. How many times have it popped? Okay, yeah. So roll
time.
damage once for that, and then I'll let you divvy that up 9 times as you see fit.
Okay, so this is technically. I'm gonna roll 2d6 because I outcast it. Oh.
Woo!
Well, all right.
I mean,
Kill
I was
me,
gonna give all of it to Bergen, but not everyone's looking great. So, 10 to Arc, 10 to V, and 10 to Bergen.
Wait,
Or, excuse me,
10.
12. 12. I'm sorry.
12 to Arc,
I keep
Bergen,
saying
and
I
V. You still have 6 turns left. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna do all of
For-
you again. Take another 12.
Fair warning that Davos is also at par. Yeah.
I was gonna Davos take the last 12.
That was only 7, I think. You did them 3, and then you did Davos.
6.
You
so-
did those
so
3.
Davos
You
can
did those 3 again, and then Davos. So you have 2 left.
Take the last 2, Davos. Take the 24.
Pick number 3, my lord.
Jeez.
Davos,
alright.
you
You sure about that?
No, I'm
did
not.
everybody get all that added on?
Is there
V,
any?
did you?
I'm a little bit above half.
I was about to say, V, have you added everything you've been given?
Yeah, I just added it on my character on the map.
Take that 24 instead. Sorry,
I mean,
those
I'm at
last
67, so if you're sure.
I was about to
Think-
say maybe Bergen 1, V 1.
two. Alright, take 12 instead. V, that's good with me. Oh boy. Oh yikes.
Is
Yeah,
there
but-
anything we can do to freeze this ground or get the mag? Because like he keeps healing with the magma. Is there anything we can do to stop the flow, like beaver dam it or something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. That was actually my next question because we have 10 rounds, and I thought about just using mold earth like multiple times as a cantrip to try and like create solid ground in this space.
I would allow it. Where would you want to dam up?
My thought was, I think he was like right here, so I could do a 5-foot square per mold earth.
Fair warning, the magma is flowing top to bottom.
Yeah. So that was my question. Was like if I dam up like a cube right here, essentially, like straight off this circle, to sort of dam up like this bottom flow, is the magma just gonna flow around it in other places? Like what's gonna happen there?
It will continue to build up. Yeah. Now you've got mold earth does a 10 by 10 cube. Is that right?
Let me check. I think it's only 5.
With 10 turns, though, that's 50 feet. Or it should be 25. Wait. No, yeah, 50.
You could theoretically like divert it here and there, and if you have it, then it'll go this way and this way.
Yeah, but you guys are standing there.
We can move.
Yeah, we have a whole 10 rounds to move.
Yeah. I mean, do we think that's a good idea for me to just try to dam up like this whole area here as best I can?
You also see up here, there's already sort of a partial dam made, where if you block it off, it's going to take a really long time for that to get around all of those walls combined.
That's
I could just do a 5-foot cube.
Yeah,
on this
but that
side, 'cause I
spills
can't see.
into.
Ooh, I could do same
You have the
here,
other
technically,
side.
and then just dam up everything north of here.
What you doing, dog?
I think I'm gonna do that. I think if you let me, I'm just gonna do it twice. 2 of my rounds. I'm gonna block up this 5-foot square, and I'm gonna try to do these 2. So that's technically 3 rounds to try and stop the lava flow from this point down on both sides.
You said this point over here? Sorry, I'm kind of quick.
Yeah, so like right there where you just moved that wall, where that little natural dam was, I'm gonna put a couple there, and then I'm gonna use 1 round to put 1 right here to dam up this side.
Well, again, if you only do 1, it'll begin to flow around it.
How many do you think I would need to do?
Well, you have 10, so just use the rest of them, dude.
Yeah, I just need to use a bonus action at least to get a spell slot back.
Well, Mold Earth is an action, so I don't think you need to.
So for every round I would get a bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna use, if it would take all my action to do, because I don't have much else I can do, I'm gonna use Mold Earth to try and dam up both sides of this as best I can. So like up there and over here.
Can do.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna burn some sorcery points to get a spell slot back. And is anybody really still hurting at all? I think so.
Most people seem to be in pretty solid shape.
We're gonna let that ride then. I'll use some bonus actions to get back a couple of spell slots.
Anybody else doing any prep before your 10 rounds are up?
Can
Very
I
much
roll
so.
a bunch of stealth checks and find me the best hidey hole?
Yeah, make, let's say, 5 stealth checks, and we'll go with the highest number.
Yeah, because I'm also
Quintuple advantage.
and I am also I've got my thunder arrow prepped for.
When you say
sneaky
thunder
lightning
arrow, do you mean
strike.
lightning arrow?
Yes, my bad. Yeah.
Didn't you already use that today?
Is
We
it a
had
1
2
a day?
though, right?
No, not the dragon arrow. Hold on.
I think the lightning arrow that you got as part of the Storm King's Thunder perk, I think that's a 1 a day thing, but you can double check.
Hold on, I'm looking. Cast at will. It doesn't say.
I'm pretty sure it's a 1 a day thing. I'll double check your sheet, but
Just spell. Oh, she may not have spells.
well, yeah, she doesn't have spell slots. The only reason she has is because the not Pandora music. Goddamn. Every single time I try to go to your character sheet.
On the very last round, after his healing spirit fades, Goldbrand will rage.
I would like to cast Circle of Power, which is good for 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Which is what I was hoping to be able to do, but everyone ran away.
Need to get
Let's see,
huddle up.
trying-
We can.
Yes,
was the
basically,
time.
I'm going to yell to me within 30 feet. So here's my question. It says within 30 feet of me, but it's a sphere. But it's not pick a point. It's on me. So is that technically 60 foot?
Yeah, but
If
it's 30 feet either side.
spheres and circles are measured in radius. Barbara, if you look under your features, it does say 1 a day for the lightning arrow.
Oh, okay. My B.
But you can still ready an attack if you would like to.
No, yeah, definitely. While I'm sneaking.
Circle of Power.
So everybody gets advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Fantastic.
And if you fail it for half damage, you actually take no damage. Is that what it said? Yeah. If you,
So do we
if
need
you
to
I'm
stand
sorry. If
with
you
him?
pass for half damage, you
Yes,
take
if
no
you pass.
damage.
What was that, Barb?
We're gonna have
But
to
if you-
stand in his area, right?
Yeah, within
Yeah,
30 feet of
yeah,
him to
but-
get that particular perk. Put up
Gotcha,
a
I'll find
30-foot
a
aura, my
video.
dude.
Is that a settings thing? Token aura.
Yeah, if you hit the
30
token
feet.
gear, yeah, there you go. And pick your color. There we go.
And I guess 10, 20-ish, maybe right here-ish?
Alright, last chance to reposition. Y'all get the sense,
everyone's-
Bergen tells you all that, I can't hold this forever, guys, I think he's coming soon.
Phrasing.
If everyone's in a spot where they can hit him when he lands, that's. I think
Aldi
we're
Dix
good
is
spot.
coming! Dix is coming!
Go around and hold you in action on the last round.
Alright, so, real quick, Arcanauts, what are you readying?
Okay. Douse has one of Douse's abilities is called Maelstrom.
Yes, absolutely.
Circular
Okay.
attack. I'm
So
gonna
you're gonna
use
hold
that
that.
one in junction with Igneous, so I'm also gonna charge it with lightning. I don't know
I
if I
guess you
can.
could pop Ignis
Two.
the turn before. It's technically meant to be used that turn, but I think it says until you hit. So they would stay wreathed. Okay, I would allow it. Bergen, what is he ready? Yvonne.
Magic mace. Probably a magic mace. Like a
Magic
mace,
mace?
Magistar blast. I guess he can ready a spell, can't he?
He can ready a couple
he's-
spells. He can. Well, he's already
He's
used.
actually. Yeah, he's used Spirit Guardian, so he's gonna stay right there since it should hit him where he's standing. He might take one step.
What's the radius on that?
It's 30. I can't do it for some reason. Or maybe I just misunderstood how to do it, but it doesn't let me have that option. I see it. Oh, never mind. I can't scroll.
I got you, dog. No, you're good, dog. All right, so I got it up on him. I've got gold. Wait, it's not 30 feet. It's 20 feet.
Ooh, my bad.
That's what I'd say. I remember
But he
this
will
from
hold
Critical
his
Role.
face.
Do I need to
People-
stand in the middle of this Venn diagram?
No, the green is
No.
damage against the enemy. All right.
68 actually, 'cause he upcast
So what is he readying?
his mace to Magistar. We'll do that since he's concentration. on spell.
Just a mace swing? Because you could
Yeah, I
cast your spiritual weapon and have it ready.
Oh, could he? Well, I think he's gonna ready a cone of cold. He has one more cone
Well,
of cold out of
Devin,
his
Devin,
brain.
the spiritual weapon lasts. You can cast it any of those turns in between and have it like in the already cast and ready to go. You can hold your cone of cold for the actual action, but I'm saying that he could pop another
Yeah.
spell
Go
in the
ahead and
interim.
have it. Yeah.
Because they don't take. It doesn't take concentration.
Correct. Yeah, neither that or Spirit Guardians, which is dumb for the
That's
record.
fucked
But
up. All right. All right. That's fucked up. Okay. Bergen's
boy.
ready. Bergen sent this guy away and took out all his toys, and he's like, "All right, fine. Here we go, motherfucker."
Bergen's mad that he kept dropping and coming back. Like, fuck.
Goldbrand, what are you readying?
Goldbrand is readying his axe swings, his scythe swings. Excuse me.
It's scythe swings. Okay. Vikor, what are you readying? Readying.
Um, I'm right in this area, like where this sort of lava flow exists. I'm going to cast Erupting Earth, but I want to make it. I would say I want to make it icy, but I don't know. Hopefully, we could just take this guy on one. So I'm gonna cast it. Well, and I'll display it here too. My plan is to essentially create another damned up spot. So I assume lava's not flowing down. I would just cast Erupting Earth there. Essentially, a bunch of earth explodes out of the ground and creates like another bridge right there underneath them.
Pandora, you're ready a bow strike. Davos, what are you ready?
Can I ready attacks with my sword, but with divine smites?
Yeah, you can ready attacks. All right, I think
Both
that's
attacks
everyone.
or just one attack?
It's technically a full action. Correct,
Okay,
Devin?
then yeah.
I believe so.
I'll do a third and a second level, third and a
Well,
first level spell slot.
You get to decide after you hit if you smite, so you can decide
Okay.
like at any time
Okay.
to smite.
Yeah, correct.
Alright, then yeah, I'm gonna just hit him with my daddy's sword.
As the end of the 60 seconds passes, forced out of his own demiplane, banished from the realm he created, returning infuriated is the towering Alglaudyx. I'm not going to tell you guys what his hit point total is. All of you pop your damage for me.
I'm scared.
Damage or roll to hit?
Well, if you have to roll the hit, roll the hit. For the things like, he's already in the Spiritual Guardians area, so he can pop that. Okay.
There's a,
21 does not hit.
Like, what if he has to make a new save?
I did not hit.
Devin, what's that 68 for? Is that Spirit Guardians?
There's Spirit Guardians. Ooh, Goldburn got that 20. I'm going to use my last charge. No, I think I'm already out of charges. I take that back.
Nat 20 on the saving throw for Erupting Earth. That's unfortunate.
I do have charges. I'm gonna add some necrotic to my
Woo!
20.
Spicy.
Arcanox, did you do your Maelstrom and your Ignis?
It's the Maelstrom is like I use it as an action to do it, and he has to make a dex save. And then he
Go
takes
ahead and
the
drop the damage, and then I'll have him do the save.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know if that's the right button. If you hit there should be like a display BVT.
You did say roll damage, not to hit, if it's any consolation.
Well, I wanted him to pop the whole ability in so I could see the save and
Okay.
stuff. Like the amount he needs.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and... I'm going to assume that's a fail, though.
Pretty
And
safe.
that's the extra damage, including that you have both weapons. Is that correct, Ark?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, so I
Please
see...
have Please have +2 for Goldbrand's Rage.
Is that everybody? I think you also said you did Ignis, yeah, Ark?
Yeah, I'm trying to get onto it. I have a cat sitting on my arm.
Kicker.
Let me go ahead and see what I've got so far.
I wasn't sure if he was talking about Barb or... It didn't become any more clear when Barb said to kick her either. Is this dude dead yet, Joey? Damn it.
Hang on 1 second. I'll tell you in a moment. I'm doing some math.
And I get sneak attack,
I
right?
wish I
Because
could
he
give it a
hasn't
crit
had
to you,
time to-
Devin.
Oh, Barbara, you do! And that might be the determining factor. Let me...
I'm like, please, that is 27 extra points, sir.
Doesn't he? But does she get advantage for your circle, or is the circle always saving throws?
Saving throws.
As Alglaudyx once again returns to this realm, He is immediately bombarded by the spirits of Bergen, by the very stealthily shot arrow of Pandora. The earth beneath him cracks and sunders, the magma no longer flowing beneath him, jagged rocks striking through him. Maelstrom ignited, both of these weapons ignited in lightning, swinging around Arcanox furiously. The circle of power emboldening each of you, the scythe of Golbrand carving into it. Each and every one of you lay into him with everything that you have. And it's not enough.
Fuck!
He is very close, but he is not dead. We go to the top of the round.
Davos is gonna kill the dragon.
At the top of the round,
Oh, I didn't roll something.
what did you not roll?
Bergen's Cone of Cold.
Oh!
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Roll
It just
it!
hit me. I was like, he should be frozen, and then I was like, damn,
Wait,
you didn't
that-
roll that Cone of Cold.
Then for flavor purposes, can we say Goldbrand hit after the Cone of Cold if the Cone of Cold kills him? So he finally gets one.
Yeah, it gets
Finally
the
gets
con
fuck
save.
off. You've got plenty.
No, Goldbrand gets one.
Yeah.
Oh, does he take half? I guess he does take half. It's probably not enough, but I
But
needed
also,
to.
like-
I needed
the
to-
dragon-
so he got his.
The dragon, obsidian scales and rubies gleaming from the light of the building magma that is rising behind the walls that V has put up. As he takes each of these individual hits, he is bombarded and blasted and disoriented. And finally, as he settles his gaze on all of you, he takes a deep, deep breath in. And as he begins to exhume this plume of magma, Bergen's fist flies up, the cone of cold, freezing the magma as it exits, clogging up his throat. Alglaudyx struggling, staggering, as each of you go in for one final hit and collectively take down the obsidian dragon.
Bless
Ladies and
Bergen,
gentlemen,
Taylor.
Congratulations. I did not think y'all were gonna win that for a second. That was
We were.
fantastic.
It was,
Team. Oh
it was a Hail
yeah.
Mary.
Team Bergen.
Fan fucking tastic. Uh,
Bergen MVP.
and always MVP.
I was trying to use that manage for like 4 turns.
We are going to go ahead and call it a night there. This is, well, actually no. As Alglaudyx collapses, the realm begins to thunder and shake. The earth begins to open up fissures. Magma begins to pour out of these geysers, seeping up from the cracking earth. It almost feels like Armageddon, just all around you guys. And as you guys race to the high ground, trying to get away from this, the magma rising and rising, and just before it reaches you guys, everything disorients, stretches out, breaks down, as the world once again returns to Nightstone. But standing in the middle of Nightstone, your armies, weary from their battle with the Hells, you see Zafuhiri, who has crushed one of the gates, Verdi Zelen, who has crushed the other. But there is something remaining. A large, pulsating, plasma-like red stone where the Nightstone was. Arcanox, you were warned that this power would return with you, and if not contained properly, would erupt. He told you that you had to find the vessel, the avatar that he had created. You know who that avatar is.
I have a good idea. All right, and with that, I'm gonna Arcanox cocks his head up and roars, because we are in Nightstone, to call to the nearby wyvern I have in the courtyard. Right? Is it the wyvern?
Your wyvern, 100%. The wyvern of the Craig swoops down
Yeah.
and swoops you up. Where are you going?
I guess to the stone, huh?
Does anyone have any contributions before this is executed.
I mean, I don't know that he. I don't know. So is it someone that Ark has met?
He was told that the first time the Ruby Dragon saw him is when they met his avatar. Anyone who wants to.
Sorry,
I
I
was
don't know who I
thinking,
think it is.
it that same chick that
Was in the hammer.
recognized him? Yeah, in the hammer.
The chick that was in the hammer is who I think it is. But
That would be my guess. Is what
I'm
I
not
was
going to confirm or deny anything. You guys have to decide who you're sending forth as the avatar.
You're just gonna throw someone into the stone?
Well, not
It
throw them
sounds-
into it, but approach it.
it sounds like Ark's willing just to jump in.
Yeah, like I figured it would just be art. Just art.
You see, I am assuming it's the Wyvern, but Art's not very insightful. So if anybody else has any context.
I don't think it would.
Arcanox very rushedly explains what he was told. What do you guys do? What do you guys respond with? Is there any evidence you have to believe it's any particular person?
I mean, she's the
You
only
know
one
that-
who knows that can do the things. Like the other
Right.
twos can do's, but different. So we knows this one. Is she around? Can go and point her out?
Akanaria is around. You're talking about the one who was in the Fire Giant's hammer?
That one can do things like the blue like Zafine does, but different.
And Akanaria was the one who originally showed you that chromatic flame and planted it within you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That is true.
Her name is awfully close to your name.
Fair points, fair points. I think I will send her forward.
As Akanaria, you guys pull her close. She looks stunned and shocked and thinks that you're out of your fucking mind. And as this stone
Naturally.
becomes more volatile, it's almost like a ferromagnetic fluid that is reacting violently. The spikes start out, and then it comes in and it becomes wavy, and then it condenses greatly and expands and forms almost like an interlocking web. And as Akanaria approaches it, she raises up a hand, and her hand is wreathed in this multicolored chromatic flame. And as she blasts forth fire on it, the stone, almost drawn to it, like electricity traveling through a course of water, pulses through, it comes into her hand, and you begin to watch as her eyes go ablaze with this light. Her entire figure swirling with it. The very center of the city is a maelstrom of flame as it just seems to grow and grow and grow. Things are being blasted back. The shatters of your buildings that have already been destroyed by the warfare of dragons and demons and Jotun begin to just practically be decimated. The entire center of the town looks like it's ground zero as she rises up, and in an enormous burst of this chromatic flame, Akanaria disappears. And within her place, a thunderous boom as this enormous ruby dragon emerges. The ruby dragon, the god that you have liberated from a near eternal slumber, who I am desperately trying to get a picture of in your chat, but multitasking is difficult.
Pixar didn't happen.
Dicks or it didn't happen. Algae dicks or it didn't happen. And of course, at this very critical moment, my Discord is being a fuck. As the Nightstone fully courses through her and reveals this. And I'm sorry, I'm saying all the fucking gifts you guys have been sending. Jesus Christ. You see this immense. You've seen these ancient dragons battling all around you, but this one is by far twice as large as any of them. Scales made entirely of this gleaming ruby. You watch as Valafiandra, the amethyst dragon, bows her head. Zafuhiri does the same, and Birdie Zillan the same. And as this ruby dragon stands before you, we're gonna call it a night there.
And I'm gonna
We will-
catcall it.
Of course. We will do one final session to do our wrap-up and our post-game. But you guys have successfully destroyed the Obsidian Dragon. You have freed the Ruby Dragon from its millennia-long imprisonment, restored balance to the world in many ways, and finally put an end to the Generals of Hell, the Lords of the Jotun, and of the ancient dragons of every hue. with that, my dudes, thank you very much
Meow.
for joining us tonight. I hope that all of you have a wonderful, wonderful week, and I cannot wait to have our final session next weekend.
I'm gonna cry.
Every
um,
time.
as a friendly reminder, think about what your character wants to do after all this. Think about who they have had connections with, what they want to follow. And when we come back next week, we'll put a nice little bow on the end of Storm King's Thunder. With that, my guys, love yourselves and one another. Don't forget to love everybody. And is it Friday yet?